Taking the place. Got twins up to the top and to the bottom. Auburn going to drop back. Big third down. He's got a man underneath. He hits number 10. He's at the 50.
Straight up.
And he's getting it, dancing around, spinning. He's around across down to the 40-yard line. And he's finally brought down as that was a good pass. He threaded the needle there, Rev.
He sure did. That was a great pass, great catch. He left no imagination there. He hit him right between the numbers.
I pay real close attention to the feet of the quarterbacks all the time, and I was just fixing to get ready to say he looks unsettled. He had what we call happy feet, but there he settled it and fired it. We've got trips up to the left. Ball's at the 40-yard line of the Buccaneers. Jacob Carver in the backfield, and we're dropping straight back, and we're looking, and we're going to take a shot downfield. He's got a man. Oh, and it's just left inside, incomplete. Ignacio just really kind of looked like he give up on the play.
It looked like he may be tired. He just had a big run. It looks like he's running off the sideline. He's winded.
Oh, man, we had him wide open there. 2nd down and 10, ball on the Buccaneers' 40-yard line. Oh, guys, come on. We need to hit the big plays tonight.
And that was there. You were right.
Xavion Brown in. We're going to bring Brody Fitchett across, and we're going to hand it to Carver. He's met in the backfield. He drug a guy, but good tackling by McIntosh. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. 3rd down and 8, for the Raiders. A big 3rd down again. We've had 2 big plays on 3rd down. Let's see if we can come up with another. And, of course, we're in the territory where we might
go for it. Yeah, I think
we might punt them down deep after they made a couple plays on that last series. However, let's not get to there. 3rd down and 9, ball on the 41. It was a gain of 1. Going to take it, and he's going to drop straight back. Carver picks it up, and he scrambles, and he's got some room. He's going to slide down just short of the 1st down. It's going to be at the 31-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. No, they're going to mark him 2 yards short, and we're going to rush quick. And we're going for it on 4th down. We take the snap, and let's see. I hope that's not a flag. No, we got a timeout. Timeout McIntosh, and that was a good call. 6:07 here in the first quarter. The Raiders are driving a big 4th down and 2. It's 7-0 McIntosh. When you come back, you're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
It's a false start, and that'll back us up to 4th and 7, and I'm going to refrain from hitting my hand on the desk up here, Rev.
That was terrible. Coming out of a timeout, we've got to have a 1st down. I can't figure it out.
We will loosen up a little bit, and it looks like we're going to bring on our quarterback. Aubrey's going to come back out onto the field.
That was definitely some type of problem between the center and because everybody moved but the center. Yeah.
Sometimes that ball can slip. So we're going to come out, and it's 4th and 7, ball at the 37-yard line of the Buccaneers, and this is a big 3rd down. If you're out there, say a prayer real quick because we need it. Trips up to the right, and I don't know, Aubrey's going to actually pooch kick it, and he kicks it high.
It's a great kick.
Good kick, and it's going to roll. That guy picks it up as we run right by it and falls forward, and, folks, that was almost a disaster. Brody Fitchett had the ball behind him, and it bounced, and McIntosh's guy picked it up and ran past 3 of our guys, but we brought him down. That's the good thing.
Well, it was only about a 20-yard kick, but wound up being about a 20-yard difference. But that's okay. We backed them up inside the 20-yard line. They're on about the 18-yard line, 17 and a half, something like that.
If we can come out here and hold them here and change field position, it would be huge. 5:57 balls on the 18-yard line of the Buccaneers. Their backs are against the wall. Our defense needs to rise up. They need to throw their guns. 24 gets it. He's met hard. And I can just go ahead and tell you who that was. Jacob Carver in the middle. Met him hard.
Sure was, man. Boy, we've missed that the last 5 games,
Oh, my
haven't we?
Lord. He come through there like a train. And number 24 won't dance too much tonight.
No, he ain't going to like that too much.
2nd down and 8 for the for the Buccaneers. They have the ball on the their 20-yard line. Raiders defense, Jacob walks up and shows blitz. They do a hard count to try to see what we're going to be lined up in, but I can promise you there's no disguise in our defense. We're coming at you. That's all we got, folks. Man coverage, and we're coming. And McIntosh is going to get a delay of game, and that's a huge penalty for us.
Sure
and that'll
is.
back them up and make it about 2nd down and 13.
Coach Gary Mintier is the head coach over at McIntosh. He was there for a while and had a very successful program. Left, and he's come back. McIntosh fell on hard times, but he's back trying to rebuild what they were before he left, and you can see they've got better every game, according to Coach Kofer.
And their big win came at Vidalia when Vidalia had a big injuries go out. 2nd down and 13, McIntosh in an empty set in the backfield. Number 1 or 8 in at quarterback. He's going to throw that one. Oh, my goodness, that ball should have been picked off by number 6. A couple broken tackles. Ball gets back to the 20.
Had it played great.
Oh, my goodness, if he just stepped in front of him. Oh, I'd like to see him get more aggressive. And the coaches are barking at him down there.
That was a pick 6. That was a pick 6.
We got some young guys. Sean Morgan again. We've called his name early. They're targeting him.
They sure are. He better get on his big boy britches in a hurry.
They are going to make him play, and he's doing everything he can. Big 3rd down and 7, ball on the 21-yard line of McIntosh. We're going to spread out. Jacob's going to come, and they're going to throw it out quick, and it's incomplete as he was met. Is that number 1?
That's number 1, the Punisher.
My Lord, they've already made their presence known here, folks. It's good to have them back in the lineup. He heard footsteps and a big hole for the Raiders.
They need to hit some of their own players that's underperforming like that. Maybe we can wake them up, because they sure just woke up McIntosh County.
4th down and 7, ball on the 21-yard line, and it looks like they're going to punt. And we know what can happen is Trey Stewart is going to stand close to the 50-yard line to receive the punt.
I sure would like a snap over the head right here, wouldn't you?
Punter from McIntosh. That sounds good, Rev. Punter from McIntosh standing at about the 9.5, the 8.5-yard line. And that clock, is our game clock? There it is. It's not even rolling. And there's a snap, and he's going to kick it and get it off. Got a chance for a return. Trey Stewart catches it at the 40, and he shoots up the field, bounces off of 1 tackle, and brought down after a gain of about 5. And when I say brought down, he was brought down by his arm.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a clean shot on him most of the time.
That's right.
And
Big play by our defense there. We were helped out tremendously by a delay of game, but we were able to stay in good field position. We're on our own 47-yard line, and we're ready to roll.
The matchup is number 10 versus number 9, of Ignacio versus number 9, because they are giving some single coverage over here in certain formations. They're going to Jules in at quarterback, and he hands it to Cothran, and Cothran goes forward for a gain of about 1. See where they spot him, but the referees are spotting 2 different places. And they're going to look way across the field at that spot. 2nd down and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line. Bacon County's 48. Dawson Jewell is in at quarterback in his early series. He's in a little bit earlier than usual. We've got this is our running package. Wesley Cothran in the backfield. He takes it and he's going to roll. Jewell's going to try to outrun it. He's got a man wide open, and it's dropped again.
2 drop passes in the flats.
Wide
Quarterbacks can't do
open.
anymore.
Number 25, is that Anthony Madison?
Yes.
Hits him right in the hands, and he was trying to run without the ball. And if you're a Georgia fan, you're hollering fire Schottenheimer. But our offensive coaches have had the plays called. We're just not making it. And Coach Ken Kofer is going to call a timeout and get his troops ready. 3:35 here in the first quarter. It's 7-0 McIntosh. And, folks, quite frankly, the Raiders are here and they're giving the effort, but we're not making the plays right now, and it's all on our back. Say a quick prayer. When we come back, it'll be 3rd and 9 for your Raiders. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
We've got the ball sitting on our own 48-yard line, right in the middle of the big BC that's in the middle of the field. And we need a big play here.
3rd down and 9.
Dawson Jewell is our quarterback.
Dawson's going to shift Wesley in motion. He drops the snap. My Lord. And he was not able to pick it up, and McIntosh recovered. Holy moly.
Boy, if the wheels can fall off, they fell off here now. That was not a snap problem. That was just a drop problem.
Holy moly. And then there was a little lackadaisical lack of getting onto the ball. In my opinion, I'm not in the kid's head.
Wow.
You always go back and you never want to throw anything. Coaches have done a great job. Jewell has won us a ball game before this year. That is always the problem with the 2-quarterback system. 3:30 here, 7-0. McIntosh has the ball, and it's a quarterback draw, and he's got some room. He's across the 35, the 30. He's broke a tackle or two, and he finally knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. There's a flag down and maybe a hold, and thank God for the officials. Thank God for the hold.
That's right.
Beach 14, Pierce County 13, Camden 7, Colquitt nothing. That's early. Clinch County 6, Telfair nothing. Tift up early 3-0 on Lowndes County. McIntosh up early here 7-0. We've had 2 turnovers in our territory, close to our territory at least. And right now the ball is spotted at the 40-yard line, and they've got to get the chain set. It's going to be 1st down, and is that right? 1st and 6, 8, 7. Number 8's going to take it again, and he's their runner.
We are taking terrible
We finally
angles.
run him out at the 30-yard line down there. And
our angles are just terrible. I don't know where we're at right now.
At the end of the first quarter, we will go down to Shane Bennett and catch up with stats and hear some of the discussion that's going on the sideline, get Shane's take on it. We thank Family Vision Care for allowing us to have eyes on the field this year. We thank Shane Bennett for becoming a part of the team. He's done an outstanding job. And right now, I know he would like to strap on a hat and get out there and wreak some havoc. 3:16 here, 1st and 10. Ball is on Bacon County's 30. They hand it to number 2, and he's just running with his head down, expecting to get hit, and he's still going for 5 yards. They finally blow a whistle, and there's a flag thrown on the play, and it's going to be thrown against Bacon County. It looks like it's going to be a personal foul for literally shoving, and Rev, right now, we've got to get it together. Coaches fear in talking at the beginning of the week that we were losing our focus is showing a little bit.
Yeah. Yep, and I just hope we can recover it because we're a lot better than what we're playing. If we were playing like we played, in previously, we would be up right now.
We average 32, right around 30 points a ball game, so we can score some points if we don't kill ourselves. In the last 2 weeks, we've had 5 turnovers in the 2 games, or in the game in the quarter and a half. Negative nannies up here tonight.
No, we're not negative. We're being truthful. We're trying our best to be positive.
3rd
They're
down
not giving us a lot of positive to work with
Number
right now.
8 is in at quarterback, and he spreads it out, and he's just going to run it. That's all he's going to do. And he's met finally by a host of Raiders and some people that are getting ready, and we still got some mouth after got a penalty on us. let's just hope it doesn't hurt us again. I'm glad these referees will let us play. I like to see the fight. 2:46 here. It's 2nd down and 10. Ball is on the 12-yard line of Bacon County. Our backs are against the wall again, and our defense has helped us out, and we're working out some penalties.
What are they doing?
There was a flag thrown for false start.
Okay.
We'll replay the down. It'll be 1st and 15 now.
I never saw the flag. Did you?
It was laid down beside the official all the way across the field.
Okay.
They're going to come out and trips with a halfback in the backfield, trips up to the right. They're trying to spread us out and let this quarterback just run. And he's going to take it and try to pass it. We've got him, and we just can't get to him. He throws it out of bounds, incomplete.
Good pressure by Zebion Brown there.
He's a fast little joker.
Yeah, he's quick. They got athletes. Athletes are not their problem. It's been execution, and we're just helping them. We're getting them in good position right now. But we got them behind the chains right now.
Tyler Wilcox comes in for the Raiders on that defensive line, trying to run in fresh bodies and keep it fresh. And things can't get any worse here. And it's 2 turnovers, and it's only 7-0. So we're in good shape for what's happened so far. 2nd and 15, balls back on the 17-yard line of Bacon County. 2:32 left here in this first quarter. They spread it out. The quarterback rolls to his right. He's got some room, got a man open, and he's tackled immediately after the catch. Well, after he turns upfield for a gain of 1, and that'll bring a big 3rd down and probably 5 or 4.
Yeah, it's going to be about 5. And
our guys are doing push-ups all over the field down there, which tells us that they're making mental mistakes left and right. The good thing about football is you've got 4 quarters.
Yeah, we're definitely in 2-down territory, so we need a huge stop right here.
In my opinion, we look to match up pretty good with McIntosh, just not executing. I formation, and they're going to try to roll out the old bootleg, and the quarterback gets it. He's got a man in the back of the end zone. Ball incomplete. Great defense over there. I can't see the number, but he tipped the ball and forced it out of bounds, and that forces a 4th down and 5 here for the Raiders, and let's see what McIntosh can do. Can you get that number from way across here? That was a great defensive play by our quarterback.
And he's actually made 2 pretty good plays.
I think that was the tight end that come all the way across the formation.
Is that Antonio Madison? I'm not sure. Is that going to be
he ran in there, and it's going to be a timeout for McIntosh, and both coaches have had to use timeouts here early. With that, it's 2:17, 7-0. When you come back, it is 4th down and 5. McIntosh from the 8-yard line. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Everybody, 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first quarter. And Pierce County Bears just went up 19-6 over Beach. And we're sitting here in a dire straight situation right now where we are 4th and a long 5 for McIntosh County Academy on our own 8-yard line. And I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do right here. Their coach is still out talking to them. They're trying to, I don't know if they're drawing up plays in the sand. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. But they're going to definitely go for it.
It's 4th down now. Stand up on your feet. Not in your car, please. Second, it's 2:17 here. They're going to try to spread us out. They got us to jump already one time tonight, but they're going to roll with it. And there's a guy holding him. He's got a man open, and it's dropped incomplete. It was dropped in tight coverage by our defense. Number 9, the Moore kid. I can never say his first name. Ayrton had some good defense. That ball was dropped as Jacob Carver was giving chase to the quarterback, and he was getting held down. And here we go. It's 1st and 10, Bacon County with their backs against the wall. And we're going to run out Dawson Jewell as a quarterback in our running formation. Dawson dropped the snap last time. Here's a chance for him to redeem himself. If he throws a touchdown pass, we'll forgive him. 2:11 here in the first quarter. You got to remember we're dealing with 15-year-olds. They got to take it and hand it to Cothran, and he's met at the line of scrimmage, and they just drive him back. Let him drive him back. We got a personal foul called a while ago for that, Rev. They pushed us late. And I'm going to tell you, I watched it firsthand. We got a personal foul call on us earlier.
That's right.
Second down, and he may have gained 6 inches. Dawson Jewell going to shift it. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to hand it to Cothran again. And Cothran's got a hole. He's across the 15 at the 20. Oh, and a shoelace tackle knocks him down at about the 23-yard line. And our fastest man on the team, Wesley Cothran, gets out of containment and wreaks havoc.
Woo, I can breathe a little bit now. Sure didn't look good with our backs to the end zone right there, but he's given us a little bit of breathing room right here. I think Coach Ken Cofer just says he's going to run the football. He don't care what happens. We're going to run the football. He's tired of this mess.
Horseman formation, Wesley Cothran in at fullback and take the snap, and that snap is still delayed, and they're just big up front. When we get in that horseman, they know what we're going to do, and they stack that line. But all it takes is one good block. Cothran coming off the field and Jacob Carver entering. Dawson Jewell still in at quarterback. Jewell does a much better job of blocking than Aubrey Carter, our senior, and that's why he's in on those running plays. We're almost under a minute here. It's 7-0. Our defense is held big. Our offense has turned the ball over twice. Jewell takes the snap, and this time Jewell's going to run it, and he keeps his feet moving, and we've got a flag down on the field, and these
looks like it's going to be holding.
Are flag hungry tonight.
Yep.
And it will make it be a long, drawn-out game on a humid night here in Bacon County where El Nino has taken over. It's November, and it feels like summer.
It sure does, and it's hot and humid. We got another holding call, and I don't know who it is, but he's replacing somebody. I'm not sure who he's going to replace.
Big number 60, Will Richardson, comes in. And that Jesus Brown, the young sophomore, runs off the field. Jesus has had his issues at times tonight, and it looks like Coach just wants to talk to him and figure some things out. That backs us up. What's that back us up to? The 11-yard line?
Yes.
Second down and forever. We're going to throw it out, a quick pass, and it's caught with some hands, and he's driven down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 19, and a good throw and catch.
It gives us at least a little bit of a chance when you got third and about 13 or 14.
Kofer is furious at our quarterback right now. As evidently he made the wrong read or something. Get him out of there. I don't mind saying it on the air. I know I got friends tied to this thing, but get him out of there.
Well, he's a sophomore, and in this situation, I do applaud the fact that he put him in after a huge mistake.
He's going to stick with his offense, and it's helped us all year long. He drops back, and he's going to throw it deep, and he's got
our receiver, I don't know where he was at.
Well, there was a good little battle, but our quarterback never gave him a shot. That ball overshot by about 15 yards. 15 yards.
Good
6 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 7-0, and we are just
sputtering.
Just struggling down there, Shane, on offense. We're struggling, Shane. We're going to go down to Shane in just a few moments with some stats, which will be pretty quick. Our defense has played well tonight, and has that not turned around from most nights here?
That's right.
We spread it out, a big fourth down. We kick it. Oh, man, I thought that ball was blocked. It's going to hit at about the 50, and we break him down. Good tackle there. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, and it's 7-0, McIntosh on top. Here early. We're going into the second quarter. Let's go down to our Eyes on the Field, brought to you by Family Vision Care. Shane Bennett, do you have the stats with us?
We're working on it right now, guys.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.
McRib. Hello, you delicious sandwich, you. How long's it been?
9 months, 3 days, 5 hours, 21 minutes.
Please, I'm trying to enjoy my McRib. Wait a minute, how'd you know that?
Because I've been waiting that long, too.
I love you.
Wait, me? Or McRib?
The wait is over. The delicious McRib sandwich came back because of you.
quarters, and it looks like McIntosh County Academy is going to be taking the ball over on our 47-yard line, and we're going down to our Family Vision Care Eyes on the Field, Shane Bennett.
Hey, guys, a real sloppy first quarter for us, Bacon County. We had 91 total yards, which is totally out of character for us. 111 for McIntosh. We had 50 on the ground, 41 in the air. McIntosh had 53 on the ground and 58 in the air. More so in the stats than that is just, guys, and when you see the coaches down here just getting on them about the heads not being in the game right now, not playing the type of football that we know we're able to, and just that angry look they had first, they still just don't look like they're focused on what's going on right here, right now.
Thank you, Shane. McIntosh looks at the referee. He's about to blow the play into blow the clock into play. And we're fixing to start this thing off on the second quarter.
They send the guy all the way across in motion, and the quarterback takes it right up the middle for a gain of, 5 yards on the play, and it'll be second down and 5. Frustration. I just ran somebody out of the booth for being in my way for my knee. I might just slap somebody, but it won't be you. You're 340 pounds, okay? So Carter sitting next to me, be ready. No, McIntosh is just taking what we're giving them, and our defense needs to come up with a hold here again. 2nd and 5, McIntosh is going to take it. That quarterback's going to run it again.
And
we
got
in the backfield and drop him for no gain on the play. I'd like to see him walk back. That was a good play by our defense. And I tell you, Raider fans, if you've ever watched the game, son, it's a tale of two teams right now. We've not seen this defensive team like we're seeing tonight.
Defense is ready to play, and the offense can't seem to get in rhythm. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, we've got players that look like they're ready, but then we go, it's just those one or two players on each play. I don't know, they're pressing because you can't tell a kid he's not prepared. I don't know. However, McIntosh, big 3rd down and 5. Ball is on our 43. He drops back, got a man. It's hit.
Intercepted.
Oh, come on, drop it. Trey Stewart dropped an interception as it was tipped up in the air. Be careful.
Yep.
There was a little bit of chatter going on, and good defensive play there, boy. You like to have that interception, but a good effort by Trey Stewart.
Really, in all reality, where we caught the ball, I don't know that they're going to punt it much. Well, their punter was pretty good. We may have lost 15 or 20 yards by not intercepting it there. If he had made the interception, he fell right where he was at, so we would have had the ball about the 20-yard line.
They're not bringing their punt team out. We're not going back deep. They're spreading us. That quarterback's quick. It's 4th down and 5. Ball's on the 43-yard line of Bacon County. And our defense is held all night long. And they jump off sides. Big number 56 for McIntosh. And now here we go. The jitterbugs will start for McIntosh. And we'll get this thing rolling in the right direction and go up at halftime, hopefully, folks. 10:40 in the second quarter. It's very, very early all across the state. Watching some big games. Pierce County needs to win, and they need Applin to beat Southeast Bullock. And that can't be right. 19-6, Pierce County on top of Beach, and the Southeast Bullock up 7-0. 4th down and 10. Trey Stewart's going to be back to get the kick. They're going to kick it over his head, roll, and it's going to be down at about the 5-yard line. And
that was bad.
We just didn't set up a punt return there, but didn't know what they were going to do.
That was a great punt.
And they've got us backed up again, but last time we come out fighting. And we've got a playmaker. We've got playmakers all over the field. One play, and this thing could be 7-7 right here. If we can just execute, the coaches have it in the playbook. Come down to blocking and tackling. Well, we've blocked and tackled, but we got nothing good to show for it right now. Trips up to the right. We're going to send a man in motion. Aubrey's going to throw it quick, and they read it beautifully and dropped him for a loss.
And we put a hat on no one. No one. I don't know if our guys out wide was enjoying the play. I'm not sure. I think they were watching the football play instead of participating in it. We actually lost a yard.
And that could have got real ugly. You can tell McIntosh has studied film on us this week.
They sure have, yes. I was going to say the same thing.
They read that. We're looking for him to come in motion. And sometimes that can, when you're not on your game, that can catch you off guard. We had to sit a wide receiver last week for lack of hustle. Aubrey's looking. This time he's going to roll. Get it out of your hands, young man. Oh, my goodness. Incomplete. Incomplete. And that's going to be intentional grounding.
Yes.
In the end zone, Aubrey.
No, he's actually calling him outside of the end zone, so I don't know. It's going to be loss of down anyway.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. He tried to avoid the pressure. There was no need to. He just wanted to roll out to try to create something, but it's not a good time to do so when you're standing in your own end zone.
They could very well call a safety here.
If he was in the end zone, and it's going to be a safety. That's exactly what I thought. The worst thing can happen. It's 9-0 now, and we got to kick it back to them.
There you go. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle. Our own 20. Safety is a terrible, terrible way to get points scored against you because it just really keeps you backed up. You could possibly look at a 9 to a 10-point turnaround here if McIntosh is able to take advantage of the field position and come down and score. All of a sudden, we're looking up. If they score 7, we're looking up a 16-0 score, and it all because we made a poor decision about trying to throw the ball. It was intentional grounding. I have no doubt about that. The question was whether or not he was out of the end zone.
9:41, and Aubrey's going to try to kick it deep, and he almost gets it over his head. Good kick down to the 30. They're setting up a wall, and we break him down, and a great tackle by Wesley Cawthorn. And the one thing we do have tonight is we have good defense and good tackling. Maybe we can get a turnover on defense. Sometimes the teams that want to stay in it find other ways. We've relied on our offense all year long, and tonight we're relying on our defense here in the first half.
Some of our players that's made plays for us all year are just going to have to do what they know to do rather than making bad choices and bad mistakes. We're just going to have to play what we know to play. They're not just blowing us off the ball. We're killing ourselves.
McIntosh spreads it out, and they're going to hand it underneath, and he's got a big hole that he's knocked down. They're going to spot him for a 9-yard gain as he was hit at the 40 and jumped. He's a long guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Second down and 1. 9:18 and ticking here in the second quarter, and we need a big hold again from our defense. They've done it the last 2 times, but eventually the defense will wear out. Jacob Carver walking up, and this time it's going to be a false start, and that's good. It'll back them up.
Yeah, get it back a little bit more manageable where we can do some things. Yeah. We'll have a little bit better chance.
It's just been an ugly game all the way around. Penalties have been flying.
It looks like the first game of the season.
Never been any. It is playoff implications. People do press. People are trying to do this and trying to do that. Which team is, so far, McIntosh has been the one to be able to settle down at times, and really, they've had one big pass play that was come off of a turnover. They're going to spread it out in shotgun, and the quarterback's going to take it, and he's going to pull it down, and he gets the corner, a stiff arm, and he steps out of bounds for the first down.
He just manhandled us. That's about the 5th time he's went out there and stiff-armed us and just told us to shut up, and we've not done anything. Man, when somebody used to stick an arm out there for me, I'd try my best to break it off. I would club it. I would karate chop that arm, and next time he stuck it out,
And we got 8:55, second down and 9. Ball is on the 0. And the quarterback takes it, and we miss a couple tackles, but we finally bring him down at the 50-yard line. Let's see, it's 9-0 here, 8:50 in the second quarter. Thank you for listening to us throughout this whole time. And the guys going to be back in shotgun formation. 8:47 here and going. They're going to send a guy across in motion, and they flag him dead.
They're dead, sitting dead, just like you said, on the 50-yard line. We pushed him back to the 45 now.
And it'll be 1st and 15 here, ball on the 45-yard line. Our guys are flat. Our defense is the only thing that are playing. It's playing hard for us offensively. We're just not making the play so far tonight, and McIntosh has created some points off of our turnovers here. We've had a safety and a fumble and 1 pick lost. 9-0 here. Quarterback drops straight back, and he's going to draw. He's got some room. He's down the sideline, and we knock him out of bounds. And
that's their play.
Yep, that's all they've ran all night long. Getting some of their big guys out in front of us. It'll be 2nd down and 7 or 8.
Yep. That's been their play, their most effective play, other than a long pass play where our defender fell. It's been that quarterback draw. They've had 1 or 2 other little plays here and there, but for the most part, their most effective play by far is just putting the ball in the hand of their quarterback and letting him find the holes.
That's right.
There he goes again.
There he is again, and this time we tackle him.
But not before he falls forward for 3 yards.
Yep, they're getting those extra yardage here.
We can take this game right here and turn it into a big-time win if we just will ourselves to do it.
You know what, Rev? I think we're too big of a winner to be on the radio at times.
Yeah, we hurt people's feelings, I'm afraid. They like us to paint it rosy. Those same people that like participation trophies.
I love that commercial, by the way. 3rd down and 4. They're going to spread us out, and they're going to roll to the right. The quarterback, and we put some pressure on him and create it.
Great play there. Finally, Demetrius Williams, and he's not liking that.
If we can get to these guys and hit them, and our defense has played good now. Yep. Our defense, I'm telling you, it's a tale of 2 teams.
We better drop somebody back right now so we don't get downed on the 5-yard line again.
Yep.
Field position, everything has worked against us so far.
Camden County 14, Colquitt 6.
Wow.
Camden County's going to come out and fight. Colquitt has the 1 seed, so all they would concede is an undefeated record, but I'm sure Probst is not going for that.
Yeah. He don't like participation trophies.
4th down and 4. Ball on the 44-yard line. 7:50 here in the second quarter, and our defense, if they punt this away, they look like they're going to go for it. And that quarterback's going to try to run it, try to get to the outside. Hey! Even drop him for a loss. Demetrius Williams. And that senior's hungry, along with Jacob Carver. Oh, my goodness. Carver pushes and shoves.
What's he throwing? He's throwing it from way back here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're going to get us on a personal foul call. Oh, my goodness. I guess we don't need to call that stupidity on our part.
No, that was just being over-aggressive a little bit.
My goodness.
The good thing, guys, it's after the play, hopefully, so that should be still our ball.
Great.
Calling it on both of us.
Both sides, and that's a good job there. And I like to see a little fight, though. Don't you, Shane Bennett?
Yeah, guys, that may be the best thing that's happened to us all night. We got to get some fire going here.
It come from Demetrius Williams and Jacob Carver and a host of Raiders, but those guys led it. They went for it on 4th down and turned it over. Ball's going to be at the 50-yard line.
Finally, a little bit of fire.
And you can feel a little bit of life here in the stadium. The fans like it. I can tell you our fans are ready to fight tonight. They've already had a couple stand up. Yeah. I wish somebody would come up here. 7:43, second quarter, 9-0. Aubrey Carter back in at quarterback. And we're going to bring it. This time we're going to hand it to Brody. Aubrey pulls it. Nope, there you go. Brody gets knocked back for a loss. The line of scrimmage, a little run option there. Kind of got lost myself. Brody's a small guy. Tried to bounce in there. It's going to be no gain. No gain on the play.
No, he's calling 1-yard gain.
Oh, that's good. Brody has been
more of a receiver than he is a actual tailback.
But he is fast and elusive. Aubrey drops straight back. Tries to throw it. Good job. Dumps it out to Brody. Knocked back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. they had a blitz coming, and Aubrey went to throw it down the field, and their guy jumped, and he pulled it down and then threw it out to the flats, which was a good play. But it's going to back us up 3rd down and 11, and their defense has been tough tonight. We've shot ourselves in the foot quite a few times.
That was not so much
tough.
us as they were in the position to make a play there.
They've been tough at times. They are man up on us with 2 safeties deep, 6:46 here, 9-0. Brody comes in motion. Aubrey fakes it, drops straight back. Jacob, sacked. Come off the right side, and he's dropped. I was watching Carver as he picked up the blitz beautifully, but come from the other side, and that'll be 4th down and 15.
We got to punt the ball here. There's just nothing else. We got to do that. We got to get the ball down and make them, maybe we can get a turnover deep. Our offense, the wheels have fell off. They have just manned up on us and said, you're going to beat our best players out wide. And they feel like their defense can beat our offensive line, and that's just exactly what they've tried to do.
They've made the plays. 6:06 here. It's 9-0. Aubrey's going to take it, and he's going to kick it end over end. That ball's going to hit and bounce and roll. Did it hit his leg? It hit his leg, and we may have got it. We may have got it as it bounced and hit his leg at the 20 and waiting for the signal. And they're signaling first down. And finally something goes our way.
That coach needs to be thrown out right there. He's standing out in the middle trying to make a call.
He is on the field at the 20-yard line. And my goodness, it bounced back and hit the guy. And you're exactly right. He is in the huddle.
Yes.
But however, we create a turnover here early. Best thing the offense has done all night. Punted it, created a turnover. There we go. 5:54 here in the second quarter, and the ball is in our territory.
Man, if that was our coach over there, they'd have tossed us already. I mean, he come out, guys. I know you can't see it if you're on the radio, but the McIntosh County coach come out almost to the middle of the field, right in the middle of the play, fussing. I can't believe.
They're going to take it, and 3's going to drop back and throw it. It's a pretty good pass. It's a touchdown! Touchdown, Raiders! Great throw and catch from Dawson Jewell. There it is. Shut your mouth, the QB, about the rotation of the quarterbacks, because he just hushed me, son.
Perfect pass.
Great job by that young man. And it's 6-9 here, and I love it when they silence me, son. I love it when they silence me. All the haters out there that's going to hate, crank up that music right now. Big George Lopez is going to come running onto the field. It's senior night here, and finally we got something, Carter, finally. And let's see if we go for 2. We're going to go for 2. Going to drop back, and we don't have anything. He makes something happen. 2-point conversion. Waiting for the signal, and it's no good.
Oh, no, his hand was over.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness.
Let me paint you a picture a little bit. Our side judge was down there, and as Ignacio was going for the pylon, he stuck his hand out to cross the goal line, and when he did, the information or the players run into him and knocked his feet out from under our side judge, and he was not able to see exactly what was taking place. And I guess the last thing that he saw was the ball not crossing the goal line, but it looked to me like it was supposed to be good.
However, it's 9-6, and we got a little life in the stadium now. Boy, has our defense played good, and credit our offense. We had a turnover, a muff punt, or whatever you want to say on the Buccaneers of McIntosh, and our guys took one play, Dawson Jewell, to number 10, the playmaker, Ignacio Washington, the senior, and it's 9-6 here now.
Great call by our coaches. And a great play. That brings the life back in, and you can just feel it come back to life. People are standing up here, and we were flat, ladies and gentlemen. We were flat.
We were playing like little leaguers.
Yeah, well, I love every one of these guys, but we were not performing, and that's the frustrating thing. The frustrating thing is not us getting whipped physically when we're just not able to do any better, but when we're just beating ourselves, it gets to be frustrating. This was one of the areas that Coach Ken Kofer was worried about is just our preparation.
And we kick it low line drive. Their guy falls on it at the 35-yard line, and we'll ask our defense to do it again.
That's right.
5:40 here left in this second quarter.
That's one thing Coach Kofer does, man. You never know who's going to kick it. You never know
where it's going to go.
Yeah, that's what it's going to do.
And let's see if our guys can rise up again. I tell you what, Kofer said, maybe with Carver and Mitris in the game, I always get those two mixed up. it can make a difference, and they have made a difference tonight for our defense.
I do notice that the two big seniors have not had much practice, and they're a little bit winded right now.
They're going to drop back, and this time they're going to try to throw it. They're going to go deep, and it's a bad throw, falls incomplete at the 30-yard line, and that'll be
was a good
second
play
down
by
and 10.
Franklin Brinson, our senior. He had him covered very, very good. He didn't bite on the out and up. He was there with him. So good play by our senior defensive back. Made a real good play.
And you could tell McIntosh senses that their running game is not going to work that much anymore. I know they won't abandon it completely because number 8 is a good
electric.
runner.
He's electric.
He can make something happen, but our guys he doesn't like to get hit, let's say that. They spread us out, and he's going to drop back. And there it is. We run right by him again. And just after we were talking about him, he's going to break it across the 50-yard line. We had a few missed tackles.
2 missed tackles, to be exactly.
You've seen Jacob's ankle on that play. He come flying up the field, and the Jacob that was not injured at the beginning of the season would have been able to redirect and hold on for that tackle. But, hey, one big play, that means nothing if we can hold them. 5:25 here in the second quarter. It's 9-6 ball game. It has been sloppy if you're just joining us for the Raiders. We've had a few turnovers, but we have fought, and we are in this ball game. McIntosh comes out in that shotgun formation. They're going to take it. We hit him in the backfield.
Great play. Number 41.
That's Tyler Wilcox in the backfield for the Raiders and hits him. And that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11.
Watching the game a couple of weeks ago as Bryan County and McIntosh was playing in Darien, this number 7 was really their big playmaker that brought them back. If you don't know, McIntosh was down late in the ball game, and they came marching back and went for a 2-point conversion that failed the last play of the game, where McIntosh would have beat Bryan County in Darien.
Single backfield, nobody back but the quarterback. He's going to roll to the right, and Wesley Cawthorn on the run. He's going to throw it up, and it's picked. Was it picked off?
No. Dropped it again.
Ball was incomplete.
That's 3 balls that should have been intercepted tonight, but it was a great play by, again, Franklin Brinson. Made a break on the ball
another
this time.
Senior.
Yeah, he was ready.
I'm going to tell you something. It's our defense has stepped up tonight.
Sure has.
They are playing lights out.
That was a poor decision by their quarterback. I think you've got it right. He likes to pull it down and run, but I don't think he likes a lot of contact. His name is Dustin Anderson, and he is a junior. Good-looking athlete. Got very, very quick, very fast.
It's a big 3rd down 11 ball on the 48-yard line of the Raiders. They're going to take it, and they're going to drop straight back. And, oh, man, we lose contain, but it's going to be a tackle by that ball. He's down the sideline. It doesn't matter. That's coming back as their offensive lineman tackled our young guy. If you heard the fans in the backfield, in the background, that's what it was. And that's
the reason he got loose.
I mean, he literally tackled our guys. I thought we lost contain for a minute, but a good job by the Raiders.
Good defense, and you can't help it when you get held. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And you said it. It was a tackle. There was no doubt about it. You called it. Everybody in the stadium saw it.
Well, we're fighting for our lives here and fighting for a playoff spot tonight, Rev. 9-6. Colquitt County 14, Camden 14. Pierce County is taking care of business 26-6 over a Beach. And let's see if that guy Applin is not taking care of business. Pierce needs Applin to win. But Southeast Bullock is up 14-0 in the second quarter. Here it's 9-6. McIntosh on top. 4:19 left to go in the second quarter. And McIntosh is 3rd down and 26. And they're just going to do a quarterback draw. And he's got some room. My Lord. He ran 24 yards.
They're going to punt it this time. They're bringing the team in. It's still 4th down and about 12. We had a kind of a prevent. We just wasn't going to let him get anything cheap deep, and we were only had 3 down linemen. So good play, good defensive call by our coach.
I'm just that guy.
It's time for Trey Stewart to carry this one back.
Yep, it's time for Trey to light him up too. That quarterback, man, that is a lot of yardage there.
Oh, I guarantee you he's got 120, 30 yards.
Wow. Good-looking athlete.
Yep.
But we've got some good-looking athletes, and one of them back deep standing at about 15-yard line to receive the punt is Trey Stewart. Their punter kicks it high, He gets it up there and gives his time coverage. He gives his team time to come.
Oh, terrible.
Shanked it. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Man, he's going to spot it at the 42-yard line. And, boy, we got a little bit of luck. A little bit of luck on our side.
I'll take that. They've had a little bit themselves.
I'm sorry, 38-yard line, folks. I can't count. That's another thing for my haters. Can't count.
Well, there you go. 3:18 left in the second quarter, and we've got finally Lady Luck has smiled on us a little bit.
Yep.
We've got a shank punt, and our senior Aubrey Carter comes out as quarterback, and it's time for us to roll right here, guys.
Give a shout-out to Jack back in the studio for doing a great job. We're going to get J.P. Morgan in motion to trips. Aubrey drops straight back. He's got some protection and just a poor throw behind the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Second down and 10.
You can see they're playing one safety in the middle, man up on everybody, and that safety is kind of cheating over to where Inaccio's at. They know where we try to go.
We tried to set up a little screen there, and that pass is a lot harder than what folks think.
Coming from a quarterback, I hear you say that often. It must be tough. I've heard coaches and different ones say that for years, that pass out into the flats is tough.
It's an awkward, for whatever reason, it's just an awkward throw. We're going to come out and spread out in our ace package. Wesley Cothran is in the backfield. Send J.P. Morgan across the motion, and we run the option, and it just hasn't worked. Drop for a loss of 2.
Man, that just is not working for us. We're not getting I don't know, we're not blocking very well up front or whatever. But
you're supposed. That was our Reed guy, and he did a good job of taking both guys that time. It's a really tough. That was just a good defensive play, and that's what we run into. I'm interested to hear from Shane the size of these guys actually down on the field tonight. See what he thinks about their size versus us and their speed. They seem to be fast and well-rounded. We're going to take a timeout here, and with that, 2:39 left. McIntosh 9, Bacon County 6. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome back, everybody. As we break the huddle, it's third and about 13 or 14. And we come out with, well, it looks like Aubrey Carter's going to be in at quarterback with Jacob Carver behind him, and we've got twins to the bottom and to the top.
McIntosh is in a cover 2 formation. They're dropping back, expecting pass. You can bank on that. We're going to send him in motion and throw it across the middle. We got him, and he makes a move. He's across the 50.
Straight
first down.
Yes.
At the 50-yard line. The Reb was telling him to go straight because he was dancing around, didn't want to get thrown back.
Great play. Great play call. They brought Inacio in motion and dropped him into the middle of the field in the middle of that cover, too, and that's where you're open.
There's one linebacker standing in the middle of the field, and Aubrey did a good job of getting it to him early. You could wait and throw it on two sides of the linebacker, and he threw it on the right side. Aubrey drops back. He rolls out to his right. He's got a man open. It's caught, Xavier Hayes, and he gets forward. He gets hit hard, but it's right at the 40-yard line and a first down. 2:17 and ticking here in the second quarter, 9-6, and we're on the move, and they're going to stop the clock to spot the ball, and that's good for us. And he's going to look at it. Now, he may measure it here.
Yeah, that looks like what he's
exactly
going to do.
what they're going to do. A good measurement.
I guess McIntosh is calling for the measurement. And let's see what the white hat does. He's going to signal first down. There you go. He took over the situation. 2:13 left. As the QB said, your Red Raiders are behind 9-6, but we are on the move. We're on the McIntosh County Academy 40-yard line.
At halftime, stay tuned for the Richmond Bacon show, halftime show. And we're going to hear from Coach Kofer on his first half. We're going to bring J.P. Morgan in motion, handed underneath to Jacob Carver. He's got a hold. He's across the 20. He's down to the 15, the 10. Rolling folks down at the 5. Welcome back, Jacob Carver.
Great play call. Great play call. We've just been waiting.
We're running on our runners, and we're going to speed this thing up. First and goal for the Raiders. We're not under 2 minutes here. Good job, young men, and our offense have come alive.
Finally, this is what we've been wanting. We've not been trying to be negative nannies, but we know our kids have not played like we can.
I'm not apologizing. He's going to go up in there. Jacob, 2 yards.
Yep. You know, Jacob, both of our tailbacks, or whatever you want to call them,
Coach is
calling a fumble, and they've given the ball to McIntosh County Academy.
I don't know what happened on that play. And Jacob's coming up saying, what? He can't believe it. So there's no telling what happened. And just like that, it's 9-6. Ball is on the 3-yard line. That was just a weird kind of play, wasn't it?
Yeah, nobody saw a fumble, but things like that happen.
Kofor, our guys are walking off, trying to figure out what's going on with their hands up. Kofor's trying to get to the officials. It's apparent that that was not a fumble, or we didn't think it was anyway. Sometimes those things can get tricky, and he come up out of the pile.
Well, what we need is a safety right now.
Defense needs to step it up here. I think they're going to try to run that quarterback.
That's a good guess.
So it's going to be ball on the 4, and they're going to hand it to the halfback, and he's dropped for a loss. Defense can be big here. Our defense has played big all night. That was just a weird play. I
don't know what happened.
We'll get some clarification from Shane in just a few moments. I'm sure he was down there, could hear the talk and the chatter.
I don't know. There was a side judge that called it a fumble. Side judge that is over on McIntosh County's side. Sound like a homer, doesn't it? But I'm just calling it like I see it.
Their coach has been on the field all night long. 1:17 here. Ball's on the 4, 2nd down and 10. There was no gain on the play. They're going to give it that quarterback, and he's patient, but he hit him in the backfield.
There he goes.
Bounces out. Oh, my goodness, he's down the sideline. We had him, and we're going to run him down. Praise Jesus.
I'm just
at
hoping
the 40-yard
that they don't
line
score now.
Goodness gracious. He hadn't crossed the 50. Man, we hit him a couple times, didn't we?
We did. He just pulled out.
Somehow it was way down in the corner, far away from us. We couldn't see it, folks, but
we don't
bounced
need to get
out
caught.
of the huddle.
We don't need to get caught with a long pass play here. I can tell you, if I'm their coach right now, our hands are on our hips, I'm going yard.
9-6 here. Let's hope you're not their coach. Under a minute here to go in the game. That quarterback's going to drop back, and just like you said, he's going to throw it out to the flats and just a poor throw. If we can force that young man to throw, we've got us a game.
I agree with you. 53 seconds left. Time stopped. It'll be 2nd down and 10. They are on their own 44-yard line.
Stay tuned for the Richmond Bacon halftime show. We've got some interviews for the Rev did all this week, and we're going to hear from Coach Kofor. Get our beeper ready. They're going to spread us out, and he's going to draw. Going to just, man, I'm telling you, just 10 yards pop.
Yep.
Spread. They're just.
I bet he's got 175, 200 yards.
It's close. They're just. They're just spreading us out, and then he's picking the hole.
I'll be honest with you. Us going in 9-6. I'm glad it's not. I'm glad that we're this close. We're still within striking distance.
Yes, we are. This time we hit him hard in the backfield.
He's give out.
Tyler Wilcox back there with the Raiders, along with KJ Brown. We hadn't called his name. Nope, that was Demetrius Williams. I hadn't called KJ Brown's name a lot tonight. We're playing the 3-4 defense that we usually play. I know one week we went to a 4. Maybe a 4-4, 4-3 or something, 4-down lineman. That may be the adjustment we make. McIntosh is going to take a timeout. There's 23 seconds here. We're just going to stay here and talk a little football. But that may be an adjustment that we have to make at halftime if that's all they're going to do is run the ball.
Well, it is, and we kind of got the bend, not break mentality right here a little bit. And when they get down, we do some different things. When they get close, we do some different things defensively. They did have a touchdown pass that was dropped, but the tale of this first half has been our mistakes.
Our mistakes, and boy, our defense has kept us in this ball game.
And that has not been the case. Most of the time it's been our offense that's kept us around.
And it's going to be big here. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. It's 9-6. And it's going to be huge for our defense not to slip a mental break here and give up something big. You kind of feel they're at that place in the field on the 46, R46, where they could try something tricky or something. He's going to drop straight back, and he's going to throw it. And, oh, my goodness. It's dropped and almost picked off.
He had all day long. We were kind of in a prevent type defense. We got a lot of defensive backs, but he kind of threaded the needle.
He sure did.
And that, again, was a tipped ball, and it's just not fell our way a little bit.
It tipped Sean Morgan's. From the field, he probably got blinded a little bit because he threw it into a couple of the Raiders were there. Sean was running an angle to cut it off.
I'm going to this big number 7 down here, up at the top of the field on the McIntosh County side.
Here we go. We're going to get it to him, and he's going to throw it deep, and the pass is poorly underthrown. And no, my goodness!
No, it's not going to be on us. It's going to be on them. That's going to be on them. That was the worst acting that I've seen. I mean,
just explain the play to him.
Well, he just comes and breaks it in a post route, kind of a weird-looking post route, and he runs into our player trying to draw pass interference, and it's against them. There's no way that it could have been anything other than that, yeah.
And that was a good call there. Anytime, good job by the officials. I thought they were fixing to call that, and man, the ball was poorly underthrown, and the guy pushed our guy down as he was trying to come back.
Then he landed on top of him, held his hands up like it was interference. It was on them all the way.
Give a shout-out to Charles and Keisha Willis, who is listening to us as they are celebrating their anniversary. I don't know if it's their 8th or their 11th. I can't remember. But thank you guys for tuning in and taking Red Raider with you on your anniversary. Happy anniversary. Wish you many, many more, guys. Charles helps out as youth pastor in our community and does a great job. It's 2nd down and 10. No, it's 2nd down and forever. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the scoreboard.
Draw play?
No, you're going to try to throw it deep again. They got one-on-one, throws out there, and it's incomplete. And that's going to stop the clock with 3.9 seconds here in the second quarter. I said it 3 times. I'll say it for the 4th. Stay tuned for the Richmond Bacon halftime show. We're going to go down to our eyes on the field in just a few moments. Shane Bennett is going to talk with Coach Kofer on our first half performance and maybe some stats and maybe his take on the game. It has been sloppy, but, folks, we're in the game. It's a 3-point game, and this thing really could have got off to a 3-touchdown lead as we have turned the ball over here tonight, but our defense has kept us in the game. 3 seconds left. McIntosh has the ball. They're going to drop straight back. Quarterback draw. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. He falls down at the 50 as he was fixing to get molested. And that's the end of the first half. It's 9-6, McIntosh on top. And we're looking at Shane. We're going to go down to Shane Bennett. Our eyes on the field brought to you by Family Vision Care with Coach Ken Kofer.
Coach, reaction to this first half?
Exactly what I said it was going to be. Matchup of our offense versus their defense. And we're starting to find some holes a little bit right now, but the problem is that we got more want to on their side of the ball. We're not making smart decisions right now.
All right, Coach, it's got to be our –
it's like we got to do.
Coach.
There you have it. It was breaking up a little bit. Coach Kofer now is meeting in the middle of the field with some of the referees. I don't know what they're talking to him about, but he's meeting with them before he carries it to the halftime. And you're listening to Red Raider Radio. We're going to take a break now. We'll see you for our second half. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.
We're Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Dr. Lane Reichert, Mr. Ross New, Dr. Stephanie Dean Cooks, and the Bacon County Board of Education, we are proud to present the Bacon County Ready Regiment Band. The Ready Regiment is under the third direction of Drum Major Sarah Williams, Band Captain Evan Tanner, Color Guard Captains Destiny Johnson and Gabrielle Dudley, Drum Captain Jerry Lee, Woodwind Captain Michaela Taylor, High Brass Captain Matthew Stevens, and Low Brass Captain Devin Carter. Tonight, the band will be performing selections by Fallout Boy, Centuries, Uma Thurman, and American Beauty. We hope you enjoy the show, and thank you for your attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please turn your attention to the 50-yard line, I would like to recognize Athletic Director Mike Thompson and Head Varsity Golf Coach Mike McClintock, as well as the 2015 graduate Ryan Taylor, who will be receiving his state championship ring as he is currently the reigning 2AA state golf champion. Ryan lettered 3 years in golf, lettered 3 years in baseball, lettered 1 year in cross country. He is the current Blueberry Plantation Club champion 2 years running. He was chosen to represent the South in the Senior All-Star Tournament in Moultrie, Georgia, where he was undefeated in match play. Please congratulate Ryan Taylor for representing Macon County High School as the reigning 2AA state golf champion. You're
for your take on the first half and what you've seen at halftime.
Well, guys, I'll try to give you a little bit of both. If you look at the stats, it should be the score what it is right now. It's McIntosh 232 total yards to Bacon County's 196 total yards. And that quarterback has about 90% of those yards right up the middle of our defense in that first half. Coach is making some adjustments for that here in the second half. We'll see how that works out. The bigger stat in the first half was just the turnovers, guys. We killed ourselves, and this one down here deep in this end. Talking to the chain gang and some of the guys down here on this side, they appeared that the play was over. He was getting up, and we'll never know. But I did talk to the official walking off the field, and I said, Blue, I think you missed that one down there for the extra point. And he said, yeah, I missed that one. I hope y'all don't lose this one by 2 points. He said, because I missed it. So at least he was honest with me. And admit it, but that don't do us anything good with those 2 points that we're missing off the scoreboard.
That's right. Get his name for us so we can find him.
But overall, guys, at halftime, the atmosphere, sat in the locker room and just listen. It was mostly the players talking and singing. We got 24 minutes the rest of our career if we don't come up and play some ball. With everything that happened, half, guys, it's 9-6. That's a positive for us with it being like that. But we got to stop them this first drive coming out, kick off to them. That's going to be a big determination this second half and the demeanor of these boys by stopping that first drive when McIntosh gets the kickoff.
Well, I think you said it. It's going to be the attitude, the demeanor. That's been the difference in the game so far. We've just come out here really, with the exception of about the last 6 or 7 minutes of the first half. We just kind of laid an egg. We had some very good things happen that then we just turn around and shoot ourselves in the foot. I guess consistency or lack thereof would be the word for our second half. But you know what? They play 2 halves of these things. And just as Shane said, we are within striking distance. We need to come out here and make a statement quick, stop them, go down and score. Then stop them again, go down and score again, and then we can cruise on in, I think, towards next week and go to Jefferson County in Louisville, Georgia, and take them on in our state playoff bid.
That's right. We got some scores. Third quarter is underway in Kingsland. It's 14-14. Camden County and Colquitt County all tied up. At halftime, Valdosta 21, Lee County 13. Pierce County 26-6 over Beach at the half. Lowndes 7-3, last score we had. Turner County at halftime is losing to Irwin County 20-18 in Single A Region Championship Public School. 9-6 here is your score. Appleton County finally got on the board before halftime, but they're down by 2 scores. Southeast Bullock 21, Appleton 7. Pierce County again needs Appleton to win to get a 2 seed and play at home next week. Lowndes 14, Tifton 3, Clinch County 30-0 at half. Charlton 50-12 over Lanier County. Berrien County 17-6. One of our old head ball coaches, Coach Pooh, is fighting for a 4th seed in Pelham, Georgia tonight. Wish him the best of luck, and they're up 17-6 right now. No score from Coffee County against Bradwell Institute. McIntosh taking care of business 36-13 over Long County at the half. And in the fight for the 2 spot, Vidalia 24, Bryan County 7. That is at halftime. Jeff Davis 27, Grove 6, and of course Ware County secured a 3rd seed last night as they hosted Brunswick. Me and the Rev had a chance to get that game, and they beat Brunswick 42-5. We're here set for the second half of the opening kickoff. The key to the game is to take away not create turnovers and score some points. 230 total yardage to 196 here. It's a 9-6 ball game. Aubrey Carter has teed it up at the 40-yard line.
We about to get this thing on.
They are standing deep, and Aubrey's getting a little pooch kick, and it's caught. And was there ever a fair catch? That's weird, strange play. Ball at the 39-yard line.
That was weird.
County. Yeah.
It was weird. I don't even think we didn't appear like we were running to try to – I don't know if he missed it and hit it a little bit thin and made it go not quite as far as he thought it was.
That was not designed, guys. The coaches just sitting there talking about that was not what it was supposed to happen.
Okay,
that's why our guys looked like
weird.
They were lost.
Looked like they were lost.
Yeah, it was really kicked kind of really high. Maybe sometimes it's hard to find those balls.
I will tell you, if we'd have come down and crushed him, we probably could have got a turnover right there. We just wasn't expecting it.
Yes, we could have.
Number 8, they're all Mr. Everything, just a junior. He turns and he keeps the ball again, and now we've got him stopped.
They knock him at the 40-yard line. Just a good gang tackle, and that's good to see. An adjustment early. And don't you like a coach and staff that's willing to make adjustments? I love it.
Oh, yeah. Dustin Anderson is this young man's name, and he's very, very athletic and strong and elusive. He's got all of the qualities. I don't want to say he can't throw the ball because he's already threw a touchdown pass. He's a pretty good, well-rounded little quarterback, I'll be honest with you.
Ball is at the 40-yard line. It's 2nd down and 10. McIntosh comes out. They've got a halfback in the backfield, quarterback in shotgun, spread out to the right. They're going to roll that way, and he's going to try to throw it deep. It's one-on-one. He's got a man. And I'm going to tell you, getting a little push off there, but good defense by the Raiders. Ball falls incomplete as it was on the hands of their wide receiver, number 10. And to be honest with you caught the touchdown pass earlier. He's done a good job of shielding our guys with their body, but our guys have done a good job of fighting back and being physical on the outside.
That was a good play by Cavante Merritt. I believe that's his name, our young man.
Cavante K. Merritt. 11-13 here in the third quarter. Opening drive for McIntosh as the Raiders started off the game with the ball. McIntosh received it in the opening of the second half, and it's a big 3rd down and 10, ball on the Raiders 40, or ball on the McIntosh 40. He drops straight back in the pocket, got time, throws a man. He's wide open at the 50, and we bring him down at about the 44, and that'll be a 1st down. As that was uncharacteristic throw from that young man. He stuck that one in there.
He did.
It was just a curl route.
Just a little curl route, a 10-yard curl. He got about 12 yards, picked up 1st down yardage, and turned around. We had very little pressure coming in that time. I think we're sitting back waiting for him to kind of dart, do his little quarterback draw, and we just didn't get a lot of pressure up the middle that time.
They're going to spread it out, and that quarterback, there's the draw. He tries to loosen us up, but we got him in the backfield, and we bring him down. They're going to probably mark him at the line of scrimmage, even though we knocked him back a yard. And that'll be 2nd down and 10, ball at the 44-yard line of the Raiders. They're in our territory early. But we did force them to be 3rd and long, and you want to keep them in that.
Yeah, I'll take 3rd and long every time.
It's good to see that quarterback has had no gain so far in this opening drive for McIntosh. They spread us out, got twins to the top and to the bottom. Fullback in the backfield with the quarterback in shotgun. Standing at about the 49-yard line is number 8 for MCA, and he's been a tough little joker to bring down at times for the Raiders. 2nd down and 10. He drops straight back, and he's got a man open, and we hit him immediately after a gain of about 4. And that'll bring up 3rd down.
Good call. He just came and kind of sat down just to pick up a little bit so that they can make it 3rd and manageable. I don't know that this is not 2-down territory. I don't think that we've convinced them with our offense. I don't think we've convinced McIntosh that we can move the ball against them. So they're going to keep trying to score. They're aggressive, as Coach Ken Kofer told us. They're going to be aggressive offensively and defensively.
9:43 like in the third quarter. 9-6 ball game. McIntosh 3rd down and 7. He drops back. He's in the pocket. Got a man. Oh my goodness! And we almost undercut him again. Good defense. We almost undercut and picked that ball off. Man, that's 3 times we've had a chance, and it's just barely, the ball's just out of our reach. Good defense, and it's 4th down and 7.
These coaches get paid the big bucks, to coach this. They know their players. But if I'm here with that little quarterback, the way he can kick, I'm punting the ball down and making us have a long field. But I don't know that that's what they're going to do.
They're going to try to go for it. 4th and 7, ball at the 41. They try to bark to get us to jump. And he's telling him to kick it. I don't know if that means kick it, but we're not going to send anybody back as we're going to try to play this because it's a dangerous little place on the field, and he does kick it end over end.
Watch out.
And that ball's going to hit. My Lord, it's going to take a McIntosh roll down at the 3-yard line, and they've done a good job of nailing us down there, but that means nothing because we can go the distance if we need to.
One of the things that we've had every time we've kicked off or every time we've been in a position, McIntosh has had field position all night long. They've started close to midfield. Even when we kick the ball off, they're getting on the 35-yard line. I don't know why we just don't turn around and just slap it sometime and see how deep we can kick it. We've been in the hole all night.
They send J.P. Morgan in motion. We roll him out in the end zone. Ball thrown over, and what a throw by Aubrey. Is a dangerous throw, but incomplete. Ball at the 10-yard line.
It is a completion.
And our wide receiver was hit hard, and he's going to stay down. I don't know who that was.
Xavier Hayes.
Xavier Hayes, and we're going to run out to attend to him. And
he's just sitting there.
Yep. I don't know. He was hit low. He was hit really low towards the knee area, but he's sitting up. That's the good news.
He's just sitting there looking, and I don't know what the situation. We got medics that are going towards him, and he has just laid back down. So we're going to go back to the studio. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
10 seconds.
3, 2.
Back here is 9-11. It's second down and 2 as Xavier Hayes was helped off the field. And the Raiders are going to take over. Second down 2, ball on the 11-yard line. 9-6, McIntosh and Tutt. We're going to hand it to Wesley Cawthorn. He's got a few yards, a first down and more as he brings the ball out to the 15-yard line. It's going to be spotted at the 16. First down for the Raiders.
Everybody take a deep breath because we just got out of the end zone down there, so we've got a little room to work right now.
They're still working on Xavier. We'll get an update from Shane as soon as they get it. It didn't look good, but the good thing is he was able to be helped off to the field.
It was a lower leg injury, so we're just...
Dawson Jewell is out, and he's going to dump it out in the flats, and this time it's dropped again. My goodness. We had a man wide open at the 20, Anthony Madison, and he dropped it for the second time tonight.
Great play call. Great play call by our coaching staff. That was just absolutely a play where he knew he was wide open, and he turned his head completely around trying to find open field. He saw green grass, and he did not watch the ball all the way in.
Still sputtering in our own tracks is the Raiders as we have created the opportunities. It's going to come soon.
Yeah.
It's going to come soon. Demetrius Williams takes the snap. He shoves a guy down, and he gets to the outside and tries to run a guy over. And what a play by Demetrius as he just shoved that guy.
Man, it's good to see him moving. Goodness.
Folks,
it was electric.
He did the stiff arm. You've seen it in the NFL a lot, maybe even in college. He's just got on SportsCenter with that one. He just pushed that guy down. And that's going to be third down and 3. Ball at the 21-yard line of the Raiders. And we've got Jacob Carver in the Horseman package, 8:27 and ticking. Jacob's going to take the snap. He's going to bounce it outside, and he's dropped for a loss. Ball at the 20, and that'll probably force us to punt the ball there. And maybe we can
we're going to have
get
to
a good kickoff.
Yeah, we're going to have to punt.
Fourth down and 7, or a long 6, and we're bringing out the punter. Jewell was in at quarterback for a moment, shifted to Demetrius and Jacob, and they hold us as really their defensive end made a good play on that play.
Yeah, if Jacob is full speed, he can get around. He's just not able to cut a lot.
They have come close to blocking this at time,
and we just blocked it.
Ah, goodness. We kicked it into the butt of our center, and McIntosh will take over on the 15. Boy, it's just been one of those nights. It's been one of those nights. 7:38, and we still got a lot of time left in this ball game, and I believe I'm right. Did we kick it right into the butt of our blocker? We did on that play, and so let's turn the page. It's 9-6, and McIntosh comes out, and they're going to spread us out. And
if he makes a move outside and cuts in, it's 6.
There he goes, and he's going to drop back, but we got some pressure on him. Xavion, ball's thrown up for grabs, and it's caught at the 15. They're going to mark him out right there at the 15-yard line, and is that a loss on the play or a gain of 1?
Gain of 1.
He threw a prayer up, didn't he? Xavion Brown with the pressure, and our defense just keeps coming. Keeps fighting and see if we can't create a turnover here. Second down and 9.
We got to get a turnover. We got to get a turnover. Sooner or later, the ball's going to bounce our way because.
Hey, guys. Xavier looks like he's out for the game. He's already got a big knot on his knee. Got hit right on the kneecap, so he's done for the game, I think.
Thank you.
That was our Eyes on the Field brought to you by Family Vision Care. We appreciate for the update. Hate to hear it for that young man who's played good for us all year. McIntosh takes it 2nd 9, quarterback draw. He's got some room. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's down at the 4-yard line.
You knew it was coming sooner or later.
First and goal for the Buccaneers. We're going to run Jesus Brown onto the field and run Tyler Wilcox off. And it is first and goal for the Buccaneers. And let's see if we can create a turnover. They may just try that quarterback 4 times.
Yep.
He has just...
He'll find a way to get in.
It's a tough play when you spread people out. You have to account for the wide receivers.
Now he comes up underneath center.
I formation, and this is also dangerous. Maybe we can create something. He's going to get the snap and hand it. Touchdown, untouched, number 11.
We got a holding?
McIntosh, and we do have a holding call on the play. That may be close, and Shane's down there on the sideline pointing that it's going against them.
And he's calling holding, sure is.
Holding, and that's going to back them up, and that's big.
That's huge.
I noticed our defensive coordinator on the previous play, the big run, was throwing his hands up at the official saying, man, they're holding us. They're holding us. And they get the call there and back them up to, I don't know if it's going to be at the 15.
14-yard line or 13 looks like. And that's going to be first and goal at the 13. You're right. First and goal at the 13. Now, we've got an opportunity to stop it right here. You know they're going to probably go for it 4 times.
And McIntosh gets their signal from the sideline. They huddle up, break the huddle, and they're going to come out, and this time they're going to spread us out. It looks like a quarterback draw. They have tried to throw it a little bit more this half. 6:36 and ticking, and there's the quarterback draw. This time we only let him get 8. Second down.
Only let him get 8. Huh?
Hey, I'm telling you, people think I'm being a smart aleck. That's a win there. He's averaging about 16 yards a carry probably. He's really been a handful, but it's only 9-6, so our defense has contained him.
Right.
Sometimes with athletes like that, they're going to get those big yardage. You just got to be able to stop them on those big third downs and short, and that's what we've done tonight. Done a good job defensively. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. 9-6. McIntosh is on our 7-yard line. The quarterback's going to roll out. We got a little pressure. He dumps it. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Yep. That was a push-off, a big-time push-off. They rubbed inside, and then he just kind of extended his arms, pushed our defender off, turned around and caught the ball on the goal line, and it was 6.
He did a Gronk.
Yeah, did a Gronkowski. That's what he done.
While they attempt the extra point, we're going to look at some scores. I know we give you some right before half. Colquitt 20, Camden 14. Still 21-13, Valdosta over. Pierce County taking care of business 33-6. 27-24, Irwin on top of Turner County in a war. And you know that's a war for the region championship. The kick is up, and it looks like it was blocked. and that's going to be no good. That'll help us there. So with 5:49 left in the third quarter, McIntosh Academy 15, your Red Raiders 6. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
Having trouble.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett & Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
McIntosh County Academy is about to kick off to us, and it's been a game of eras. It's been a game of what can we do this time to shoot ourselves in the foot.
One play will turn us around, though.
I will agree with that. I agree. We're one play away, but we're actually 3 scores away from taking the lead.
And that one play is going to come from number 10 or number 17. McIntosh's fans are being loud, and they're getting crunk as they can sense a little bit. And we're playing for a playoff berth. We hadn't said that much tonight. We are playing for one. This time they're going to roll it away from Trey. We bobble it and finally fall on it. Wesley Cothran's trying to pick it up, and if he could have got it, you never know what happens. They'll start at the 30-yard line there, and the offense will take over. And we'll see what we have. We run Aubrey Carter out at quarterback this time, and Jacob Carver comes onto the field. It's good to see J.P. Morgan. He's on the field, played all night. Aubrey Carter in at quarterback, and we got twins. We're going to send J.P. Morgan in motion, and Aubrey's going to pull it. A good read, but they were ready for it. And it's going to be a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
I don't think they're honoring J.P. at all. I believe we'd hand it off to him. I wonder where Brody Fitchett's at. I wonder if he got dinged up or something. I've not seen him this half.
And they're blowing the whistle. I don't know if that's for a spot. They're looking for it. And I'm looking for number 2 somewhere on the sideline. That may be him up in the slot. We're going to take it. Aubrey's going to roll to the right to the trip side. He dumps it to a man a little too hot. Good coverage on the play by the defense. Ball falls incomplete. He threw it behind Ignacio as Ignacio was breaking open. 3rd down and 8.
I do not see Brody. No, that's Ron Johnson.
And we're just up here trying to find a player on the sideline. However, it's 5:18 here in the third quarter. McIntosh 15, the Red Raiders 6. We need something. Ignacio's going to go across in motion, and Aubrey is just flushed out of the pocket as we were trying to set up a screen, but they sniffed it out, and that'll bring up 4th down and 8. We tried to run a screen there, Rev, and we tried to use Ignacio to dink us. To dink them, and just wasn't able to do it. So we'll see what we'll do here. If we do punt, maybe we'll back him up a little bit deeper. And it's a big 4th down. Last time we kicked it into the butt, and Aubrey's going to drop back this time, and he's going to kick it, and it's blocked again. It's blocked, and ball rolls over down at the 49-yard line. At least it's across midfield. And that's where McIntosh will take over. That time it was blocked. Ball's at the 49-yard line, and 5:07 left here in the third quarter. It's 15-6.
We keep waiting for the momentum to change a little bit, and us get back from behind the 8 ball. But things just keep happening to us, uncharacteristic things, and we just keep having to play from behind. We need something big to happen. Our offense has sputtered terribly tonight.
And they're going to hand it number 2, and he's got a big hole across the 45, knocked down.
And
the ball comes out.
We got it?
I don't know. He looked like he reached in there. We're going to see who comes up with the ball. Looked like a McIntosh player reached in there.
Yeah, I think he got it.
And right at the last second, he does come up with it, and that's going to be 1st down for McIntosh. And he definitely, number 2, got a big gain on the play. Called it ball dead, and he's marking it. Yeah, 1st down stops the clock. 4:55 here left in the third quarter.
They're on our own or on Bacon County's 38-yard line and marching.
We knocked that ball loose there. If we could have picked it up.
Boy, he's a big, lanky guy, isn't he? Tall.
Kind of runs sloppy a little bit.
But he's big.
They're going to come out and trips here. Trips out to the right. Got a halfback back there with that quarterback. They like to run the quarterback run out of here. This time they're going to hand it to him, and we run him down. He cuts back across the field, but he's hit by a host of Raiders and knocked down at the 35-yard line, and that will be 2nd down and 6. Good play by our defense as they rushed to the football. He cut back. Xavier Brown cut him off from the outside. He cut back, and we cleaned it up after he gained about 4 yards on the play. 15-6, 4 minutes and ticking here. Don't shut down on me, Rev.
No, I'm not shutting down. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do to try to get these guys back in it.
At some point, they're going to have to want to make the plays. I know the want to's there. They're going to have to execute. They spread us out. Quarterback in the backfield brings a guy in motion across the formation. They hand it to him.
He's going to throw it. He's wide open. He threw it to the wrong guy.
Thank the Lord he threw it to the wrong guy as he ran by Trey Stewart. They tried a trick play on us and almost busted it, but they didn't.
They didn't. If he had thrown it to the guy that was running the seam route, he was wide open. Wasn't nobody within 15 yards of him, but he tried to throw it down the sideline, and we thankfully had some coverage on it. He was behind us, but the ball was not thrown very well, and we were able to react on it. They can pretty much pull out all stops at this point because they just don't have any confidence in our offense that we're going to be able to move the ball against them.
They just broke the huddle with 12. Didn't get flagged. Got to drop back and throw it again. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Tipped off of his hands. A guy curled up at about the 25-yard line of Bacon County, and it tipped off his hands, and it just bounced the opposite way of where our players were. We are just so close, so close. Well, got to keep in situations when you're struggling, really, you're struggling to whatever, get going. You just have to keep fighting. You have to keep giving it your all and not let it get out of control. And
I'm putting a single safety back to keep that ball from rolling to the 3-yard line, I'm telling you.
It's a big 4th down here and 6. And our defense has answered again. I don't know if they'll go for it.
They're crazy if they do.
The quarterback has ran all night long.
And they're crazy.
They're crazy, and he's going to get to the outside, and he breaks the tackle, and he gets the. Did he get it or did he step out of bounds? My
give it to
goodness. We had him, and we let him slip through our hands. 1st down for McIntosh.
I can't believe their coach went for that. Not with the success they've had punting it.
And the ball is on the 25-yard line. I'm sorry, the 29-yard line of Bacon County. And their coach has done that a couple times this year. He's lost 2 games. Or he's lost 1 big game, really, going for 2. I mean, Coach Kofor, give him credit. And you can, like a guy who's aggressive. But, however, it worked out for him this time. We're going to try to throw it again. He gets outside, and we got a man. He's open, incomplete. They got a man. They had him open this time, a little bit better throw. He just kind of stopped running. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Boy, that coach is trying to put a dagger in us. I'm not kidding you. He is aggressive. He's trying to put his dagger in us and get this game over with right quick in a hurry. He senses that we're on the ropes right now.
We're just not going to let him. 3 minutes and 34 seconds here. 15-6. We keep fighting, keep finding a way. Ball's at the 29-yard line. And our defense has been on the field a lot tonight. He's going to draw back. He's going to run it. He's got a hole.
And he slips down. And that may be the slip that saves our season right there.
He had a hole, folks. He had a big old hole. Let's just say it that way. He had a huge hole. But he fell, and it's 3rd down and 9. And a big 3rd down and 9. I'd like for our fans to get a little loud here, but they're just kind of sitting back, Cadillacing, waiting for us to create a turnover to get excited. And there he goes. He's going to quarterback draw. We got it played, and we missed the tackle And let's see where they mark him. They're going to give him a spot, first down.
Yeah, he had a first down.
He had a first down, and I'm tired of seeing that kid run the ball. If we don't get out of here with a victory,
it's on the legs of number 8.
It is on the legs of number 8, and on some mistakes that we've made this year, which is very uncharacteristic. They're going to hand it, and he hits the hole hard, but he's met at the line of scrimmage by some Raiders. Good job of tackling.
You know, I don't know what exactly our defense is doing in the defensive backfield, but I'm going to tell my defensive backs to man up, man on man, and I'm bringing the house on this cat. He ain't going to do that to me very much.
And Tyler Wilcox was in on the tackle. Tyler's been very active tonight, played good for us, as has all of our defensive players, Nacio and Metris and Jacob, KJ Brown, Wesley Cothran in the mix at the linebacker spot. McIntosh spreads us out, and they hand it. The quarterback keeps the ball, and, ooh, he's hit hard.
Yeah.
He's hit hard on that play. And finally we contain him to under 4 yards, keep him at 3 yards, and punish him.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, he doesn't like to fall on his butt much and get hit. Big 3rd down and 4 here. Ball is on the 11-yard line of Bacon County. Our season hanging in the balance.
This is absolutely right. We've got to be able to stop them. We're 3 scores down.
And here we go. McIntosh is going to spread it out, and they're going to drop that quarterback back, and he's going to throw it to the corner. Good defense. Great defense on the play and broken up.
Senior Franklin Brinson broke it up.
Franklin Brinson was playing very physical out there on the outside. Played good tonight. He broke it up, and it's 4th down and 5. And I don't know what their kicker's like.
Well, he's done missed one and barely made the extra point that he did get. We need our Red Raiders to stand up right here, and we need our fans. One of the reasons our fans are just quiet is because we've just not really given them a lot to cheer about tonight, to be honest. It's just been
4th down and
sloppy.
4th down and 4. Ball on the 11. Quarterback rolls out, and he gets hit, and that ball's picked. Oh, my goodness, we ran into each other. We had a pick 6. Goodness gracious.
Come on, Ametris.
Goodness gracious. Demetrius cleaned it up. We had a pick 6, and they threw a flag on us. That after the play, though?
That was after the play.
I didn't see it, Rev. You may have been looking at it.
It was after the play.
He was doing the guns up.
Yeah. Oh, man, I hate pro football.
Oh, man,
I hate pro football.
You got to let the kids play.
No, I hate pro football because they're not going to let them do that kind of stuff in high school or college. And they watch every Sunday, watch these guys celebrate, slam the ball, and do all that kind of stuff. And they bring it to Friday night football. When they do, it kills us. It just kills us.
1 minute, 11 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. It's 15-6. And we're going to be backed up, ball at the 5-yard line, and we're going to have to come out again. We've done a good job coming out, except for the safety tonight. We're down 3 scores, and we need one here. We can score.
We can score quickly, but we're going to have to.
On that play, don't know that it would have mattered, but the bigger play to me is our own guy. We ran into each other, and we had a pick 6, man. I mean, we picked that ball off at the goal line and run it back. And here we go.
Guys, let me correct y'all. I'm doing math wrong. This Bacon came out. We're only 2 scores down. It's 15-6. 2 scores. We're back in this game.
Well, you also got to get a 2-point conversion. Is what I'm thinking.
Well, even 2 touchdowns, we're ahead in the football game.
Well, that's true. You're right. I'm sorry.
15-6. And we're still fighting in this ball game. And Aubrey's going to take the snap and hand it to Wesley Cothran, and he's met after a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play.
That's actually Jacob Carver.
Jacob Carver on the carry there. And that's going to be under a minute here in the 3rd quarter, 15-6. And we're trying to speed it up, take our time here. getting our play called in. Each play at this point becomes crucial. We can score fast, though. We've seen that this year. Aubrey's going to drop straight back. He's got under pressure. Oh, good job, good move, but he gets leveled at the 3-yard line. Oh, man, they just come on a blitz. They come on a corner blitz on the outside. Aubrey's back was turned to him. He couldn't see it, but he made a couple good moves to avoid a safety there and drop for a loss. 3rd down and 11. Ball is on our 5-yard line, and I think we're going to let the time run out here in the 3rd quarter and switch fields. And so there you have it. At the end of the 3rd quarter, the Red Raiders are running behind. It's 15-6, McIntosh on top. We've got a 4th quarter left. We talked about 24 minutes. Here we go. You're listening to 93.5, The Eagle.
We appreciate y'all being back with us tonight. We're entering into the 4th quarter. We got 12 minutes for our playoff lives for this season to continue. Our seniors have worked really, really hard. They've put a lot of effort into this season, and I hate for them to go down on a game that we should probably win. But we're sitting looking now at 3rd and about 11 or 12, and our quarterback is lined up in our own end zone.
And he drops straight back. And he's going to fire it across the middle. We got caught at the 25. He makes a move, and he's going to slip down at the 28-yard line. First down for the Raiders.
Let's keep going. Come on, get us running. Let's get in a rhythm a little bit here.
I will say this: the success that we've had tonight has come across the middle.
Get the ball out of here. Quit holding on to it. Let's go. We need to get moving. We've not been able to get in a rhythm at all tonight.
Ball on the 34-yard line. Aubrey Carter takes the snap, and he rolls to his left, and he's looking. He's got a man open in the flats. We catch it, and we step out of bounds.
Should be a flag. There you go.
Down.
We're going to get another 15 yards.
And
now we're moving.
We're fixing to cross midfield with 11:41 here. And so far, so good. We lost Xavier Hayes tonight. He's still sitting down. Just a nasty hit. Took it to his knee.
He caught the ball and was turning around, and they just knifed him down low. I don't say it was a dirty hit as much as personal foul against them, as much as it was just a football play. And I still have not found Brody Fitchett, so I don't know if he's hurt. I know our ambulance left a while ago, and I'm not saying that's where he was in it. I don't know. It may have been for another call, but I didn't see him leave injured. I don't know exactly what happened. He may I really don't know. And he is one of our senior spark plugs.
All right, Aubrey Carter in at quarterback and going to shift Demetrius to the trip set. He's going to roll to the right, and he's going to try to pull it down and run it. He's going to throw it incomplete out of bounds. Man, I thought he was trying to hit. I don't know who that was. I thought he was trying to go deep, and I seen the guy in front of our receiver.
Second down and 10, Raiders.
You're right. The quarterback always knows, but our success is not coming outside tonight at all.
Well, the defensive ends for McIntosh, credit them. They've done a good job of getting off the blocks of our tackles and being able to chase the quarterback outside. Aubrey Carter in. He's dropped straight back, and he's looking, and he's just not staying in the pocket long enough. Throws it across the middle. Ball's at the 40. My move by Ignacio coming from behind. going to be down at the 33-yard line. First down for the Raiders.
Hey guys.
Yes, sir.
Brody Fitchett is out with a broke collarbone is what they're suspecting.
Okay, thank you
Happened
very
in
much.
the first half.
Happened in the first half.
That
we
was
knew
a
we
huge
hadn't
hit.
seen him, and we wish the best to Brody. I know he hates to go out his last game of the season with a broke collarbone. That should probably wind up his season. McIntosh County Academy is calling a timeout now because they had too many men on the field, and that's the type of offense that we're looking. We're moving fast. That's the way we play. You're listening to Red Raider Radio. We got things cooking here. 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Don't throw across his body, across the field too much. You'll get it. You're listening to Red Raider Radio. This is the QB, the Rev, alongside of me tonight, and we've got some excitement in the air. The Raiders are now on the 32-yard line of McIntosh, and they're moving, and it's 15-6.
Yeah, we're waiting on McIntosh to come back out, and we're trying to count the numbers they got on the field. It looks like they got a new safety coming in.
Aubrey Carter in at quarterback. Jacob Carver standing beside him. We've got twins to the top and to the bottom. We're going to send Ignacio across the formation in motion. We're going to hand it to Jacob. He's got a hole, got some yards. Probably a gain of, 5 or 6?
About 5 yards, 5 good yards.
It crosses the 30-yard line, and we'll mark it at about the 28, 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6. We're going to run trips right here, trips to the top. Jacob Carver standing to the right of Aubrey. Aubrey's going to signal and try to bark to see what they're doing. Looks like McIntosh is showing a blitz, 3 down linemen. Let's see if they back out of it, though, off of this left side down here. They're going to run, and he breaks free. He stands. We've got a man wide open. Touchdown! He stood in there and made a play. Great job by Aubrey Carter.
There we go, baby.
What a play. That linebacker broke free, and Aubrey Carter stood his ground and threw it to a wide open Ignacio.
Perfect pass.
Yes. Great job, and finally by our senior kicker. And they're going to run Dylan Kelly out onto the field, and we're scrambling for folks. There comes Demetrius. And it's 15-12. Do you kick the extra point, or do you go for 2 here?
I go for 2. In fact, I got to call timeout if I have to.
And they're going to blow the whistle, and that clock has not moved all night. I don't know if it's functioning. I don't know if it's not working, but we're going to attempt the extra point here.
Come on, son. You ain't got time. Let's go.
Dylan Kelly. Snap. Kick is up, and the kick
is good.
Is boom through there. Dylan Kelly with a big kick. With 10:35 left in the fourth quarter, your Red Raiders 13, McIntosh 15. We're only down by 2, folks. You're listening to 93.5 Eagle.
The huddle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Glad the good Lord called me into the ministry, because a mathematician I am not. Everybody's laughing at me because I've been calling for 3 scores when it was very clearly 2. What in the world happened to me? I don't know.
I just knew you was in your feelings, so I didn't even pay attention. It's been a frustrating night.
Oh, goodness.
On the field as well as up in the press box. And for everybody listening, it's been frustrating all across the board. But we got some life here. 10:35 in the fourth quarter. Aubrey puts the ball down at the 40-yard line, and he tees it up, and we're going to try an onside kick. And the ball bounced up, and it comes out, and I don't know if we fell on it. I don't know if the big guy got it or not. But they're scrambling down there, and it's way across the field, so we'll see the call. And do you see the signal? And it looks like the big man was able to keep it.
It hit him in the shins and bounced away. Good idea.
We tried an onside kick where we brought Wesley Cawthorn across and kicked it to their biggest man on the field. It hit him right in the gut. And good Lord, he was 6'5" and just able to reach out and grab it.
It does put them in good field position. That is the thing about the onside kick, but they've had good field position all night, so that's nothing new. We got to have a big stop right here. Their number 8, who was banged up a little bit, has come back out. He took a big lick from Ametris Williams. We just don't need to get burned deep here. I'm afraid they're going to try to burn us deep.
They're going to hit it at number 24. He's hit in the backfield. Ametris Williams.
Xavier Brown.
Xavier Brown
has played his best ball game of the season. This little man, you just have to see it. When you look at him on the defensive line, it's almost comical. He's about 5'5", and he weighs about 145 pounds. Smallest man in the stadium, just about it. But he may have the biggest heart.
2nd down and 11. Ball is on the 48-yard line of the Buccaneers. The fans have come alive here. They take the snap, quarterback draw. He makes a move. He's at the 50, and we take some bad angles, and he runs out of bounds. I mean, he ran about 50 yards to gain 7. And like I said, that's containing him there. And so it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
He's quick. The kid's quick.
We had him, and he kind of runs like smooth fluid. He's not, if that makes sense.
He's not herky-jerky.
He's like Nick Marshall used to be. He's kind of smooth and fluid, and at the last second, he just kind of wiggles away from you.
Yep.
But a big 3rd down and 3. Ball on the 45-yard line of the Raiders. They spread us out. And I would think they're going to put it in his hands. And he's going to throw it now. Ball out here, and it's complete.
1st down.
We hit him immediately, but he completes it at the 40, and that's okay. There's still a lot of time left in this ball game, but we got to hold him. 9:38 left in the 4th quarter. It is 15-13. The Buccaneers of McIntosh are in the lead. Our Red Raiders have played about as bad and as sloppy as they can play, but they are still fighting for life, and you got to give them credit for that. We never quit.
As bad as we played, for us to still be within striking distance of winning this game is really a miracle in itself. That's attributed to our defense, and they're just not quitting.
Our guys play with heart. They're going to spread us out, and this time quarterback's going to run it. He bounces outside, but we bring him down. I think that was Jacob Carver on the tackle, knocked after a gain of about 2, maybe 3. 2nd down and 7.
In comes big Akeem Peterson hobbling out on the field. He's played with a bad ankle almost all year long, and it's starting to wear on him a little bit. We're putting a little beef up front now.
Anthony Madison coming off. Pierce County 33-6 is the final. Now they're going to turn their attention and watch Appleton County, who's losing 28-19. McIntosh sends a guy in motion. This time the quarterback's going to take it, and he's going to hand it to him. He gets the corner. Man, he's fast. He's gone all the way to the house. No flags. Touchdown, McIntosh. That's that one hurts, but there's still a lot of time left in this ball game. 21-13, and a big extra point coming.
Yeah, this is a big extra point. And we've got to block this extra point some way to be to have the ability to tie it up with a 2-point conversion.
I mean, that is the first big run by number 10.
That's the first time he's touched the ball tonight, I think.
Coming out of his wide receiver position, and he took it to the house. Down, and we almost blocked it, but however, the kick is good. That makes it 22-13 here. 8:35 left in the 4th quarter. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
22-13. We got a 9-point deficit. That safety is really starting to hurt us. And as Shane Bennett told us at halftime, that the side judge that got knocked down during the 2-point conversion said, I sure hope that this game doesn't come down to a 2-point conversion that I missed. That was a 2-point swing, so we're really needing us right now. They're gonna mark this penalty against us. We had a unsportsmanlike call, roughing the kicker as we were going for the block, and they're going to get to kick it off maybe from the 50-yard line. I don't know how this penalty really works.
I think they get it, kick it, if I'm not mistaken, from the 50. Yeah. .45. Yeah. 45-yard line. I think
that's weird. It's kind of odd. That must have been just running into the kicker, maybe.
Maybe a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty instead of a.
I was sitting here thinking 5-yard. Well, I thought
he actually signaled personal foul running into the kicker, so maybe he changed the call to just.
However, Trey Stewart's standing deep, and he's not had an opportunity to get a return yet tonight, and I don't think they'll try to kick it to him here.
No.
They're going to kick it in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness, it followed. Hit one of our guys in the leg. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. We got the ball back, but almost a disaster again. One of our young guys, number 62 for the Raiders, tried to get out of the play of the ball, but it just caught him because they're not going to kick it to Trey. Gives us good field position, though. Ball at the 39.5-yard line. Well, pretty much the 40. And we spread it out. West Jacob Carver in the backfield. Aubrey Carter at quarterback. Aubrey drops straight back. They're trying to bring a blitz, and they get to him. And they bring him down, loss of 3 on the play.
They got linebackers that, their 3-down linemen are just giving us our offensive line all that we can handle.
And
when we try to come up, their linebackers are just sitting there waiting on us.
Let's see. There was delayed blitz is what they're doing. They're delaying their blitz, and they're waiting. Nacio going to come all the way across in motion. He's going to throw it behind him just late. Bad timing by Aubrey on the play, and had Nacio in the seam, really. Just missed him. 3rd down and 12 here. 7:58 left in the fourth quarter. 22-13 is your score. McIntosh is on top. Berrien County in the fourth quarter, 25-25 now in Pelham. Turner County losing 34-24 in the region championship in that single A division down there. Aubrey Carter got trips out to the right. Jacob Carver to his right, going to roll that way. Oh, my goodness, they bring him pressure. We get it caught. Nacio trying to dance around and close to a first down, but a yard short. He was fixing to shoot up the field. He lost his footing. And here we go. This is a big.
I don't like this. I don't like this right here.
Big 4th down and 2.
We've not done very good in this package right here.
A big 4th down and 2 here. Remember, that guy has been open in the flat several times. Ball is on the Raiders.
Got
48.
a safety cheating over here to Nacio. They're scared we're going to try to go yard.
We're going to shift Jacob Carver. We're going to put it in his hands. He's going to go, and he gets a first down and more.
First down.
Just a burst of energy from Jacob Carver. He would not be denied. That would have been a collision if anybody would have gotten his way. First down, and we cross into Buccaneer territory. Ball spotted at the 47.
We need to score in a hurry right here.
7:06 and ticking here. 22-13. Aubrey, and we got away with one. Going to throw it down the middle. Got a man, Ron Johnson, and the ball falls incomplete. My goodness, the ball a little bit behind Ron, but hit him in the hands. 2nd down and 10. Well, you can
that ball was thrown a little bit behind him. That was a tough catch at best.
They're going to key on number 10. He's been the playmaker. I would love, Jacob has to stay in and protect. It would be good to watch Jacob run down straight down the middle of the field, one-on-one with a linebacker, but it's hard to protect because they've been bringing the blitz. 22-13 here. Aubrey drops straight back, got time, got a man open, and it's caught! It's caught by Snell. Ball at the 25-yard line. First down for the Raiders.
Great play call. I think they're doing some audibles, or at least he's making some checks. Aubrey's reading their defense very well. They're cheating their safety over to try to guard Nacio Washington, and when they're due, we're coming on the backside just then with a nice little post pattern.
Son,
great pass and catch.
He has some hands, man.
Yes, he does.
Trips up to the left. Aubrey drops back, looking. He's going to try to take it down and run it. He's going to throw it, come back, and it's caught. It's caught. He's going to mark it. Caught. Good job by Nacio, recognizing his quarterback scrambling. And that's going to be another Red Raider first down, ball at the 13.
Well, it was a good play by Aubrey, and that he saw that they had him double teamed, and he broke outside, and then Ignacio came back to the ball. First down. We're on the moving. We need to keep moving. We need to keep moving.
We spread them out. Trips to the top. We're in the red zone. We are in the red zone again, folks. 22-13 here. We're down by a couple scores. Are you going to throw it up? And oh my goodness, I don't know what happened on the outside. Miscommunication, but that's okay. Ball fell incomplete.
Only lost 5 seconds.
Goodness gracious. Nacio kind of stopped on the play. And
I think he took away the outside from Nacio, and he broke inside, and it looked like Aubrey was throwing the ball to the outside, and the defender was the one that had the outside position.
Yep, outstretched hands. They're going to force him to come inside, which we've had the slant all night long, and we've hit it. We've hit the seams.
I'm looking at Demetrius Williams lined up inside right here. He could be a viable target.
Dropped straight
There's
back.
Demetrius open.
He throws it to him. Touchdown! What a catch by Demetrius Williams. Touchdown Raiders. My Lord, you caught it, Rev. And a great throw and catch, senior to senior. He got it inside of the linebacker, and Aubrey put it on the only place he could.
And he made a great catch, hands only.
He had to throw it so he dove, folks. He had to dive and catch the ball. I mean, just a great play. Sometimes I wish you just can't call it on the radio like you see it sometimes.
Yeah.
Just outstanding. And it's 22-19, and we're lined up. Who knows what we're going to go for. We're running the guy on the field. And we're going to attempt the extra point. 22-19, 6:24 here in the fourth quarter. Don't turn your dial. Don't hit that power button and push it in. You don't want to miss it. It's going to go down to the wire.
We got to have a stop on this next play.
Snap is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Dylan Kelly come to play tonight.
Put a little weight on those legs. 6:25 here in the fourth quarter. McIntosh 22. Red Raiders 20. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Back, everybody. We're going to go down real quick to Shane Biddett, our Family Vision Care Eyes on the Field before this kickoff. Tell us about that play, Shane.
Guys, they've been calling that out here, just kind of baiting them into it all night just about, and it worked perfectly there. Inicio, senior to senior catch there, catch and throw, just a beautiful play. Going for one there, getting that big thing, that 2-point miss earlier that the referee admitted to is looming real large right now.
Sure is. Thank you, Shane. Aubrey Carter tees the ball up. He's about to kick it off. I'm interested to see what we're going to do. I agree with Shane's call. I hope we kick it deep and see if we can hold them. That we need to flip the field position. We've had bad field position all night.
Our playoff and year hangs in the balance. So we kick it. Oh my goodness, we almost got it by him. He's set up for a return, and we hit him, and he comes out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And you hear us saying, oh, my goodness, Aubrey hit a line drive kick, and the guy reached up at the last second and caught it. It almost rolled over his head.
If it had went over his head, if.
If and buts, we'll stop there. 6:18 here left in the fourth quarter, and there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time left in this game, and our seniors are showing some life.
We can actually say it feels like momentum has come our way a little bit. But they've got a good coaching staff that's called a real good game.
And that quarterback has ran all night.
They moved. I hope he calls it. Let's see, what's he going to call? He's going to call
false start on the Buccaneers.
There you go.
And that's going to, maybe that'll get another flag here. That coach is out on the field. He's a brave one, son. He's out on the field. Colquitt County.
He done called it. The White Hats called it. That's what matters.
33-14 over Camden. I done told you a final. Irwin County pulling away from Turner, 46-24. It's 22-20 here. McIntosh is on top. They have the ball. 6:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. Our offense has come alive, and our defense has continued to play well all night long. Just two big plays really tonight from our defense. There goes that quarterback draw, and we don't let him bounce outside. We hit him hard and drop him for a loss. Second down and 14.
Unless they come up with just a really, really good play call that catches us flat-footed, you can feel momentum. He's come back over to this sideline. We've been looking for him all night long, old Mo.
Just had to get a little positive up here in the booth.
I guess so.
Had to get a little faith.
I've had my sanctification tested tonight, not my salvation.
All year long with your Georgia football. And here we go, big second down and 14. You can hear the fans are coming alive here. We can't give up anything big. Can't let him outside. We force him back inside. Good
yes, and we drop him.
Sean Morgan, Wesley Cochran. Great job by Xavier Brown. Trey Stewart on the play. Tyler Wilcox in there. We did a good job of stretching that play out, and Sean was being held and brought the tackle up.
Great play by our outside that time. We read it, and Wesley Cochran was really putting a lot of pressure up the middle. Or I'm sorry, on the outside edge, which made him have to take a different angle rather than cutting it up like he's been cutting it up.
Raider
They're
fans
on the
are
34-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, on the 29-yard line, and it's 3rd and 15.
Under 5 minutes here to go. They spread us out. Jacob Carver comes. He's going to step up, and he's going to throw it. And
knocked it away right at the last point.
Trey Stewart with a great play. Is that Trey?
Yes.
Trey with a great play. And I'm going to tell you something. That quarterback never seen Trey.
No.
He was just an inch away, and that's 4th down and 15. I thought for a minute he was going to pick it and take it to the house. We've had one of those around here. You remember early in the season, Pierce County threw it to Wesley Cochran, and we ran it back, and we come away with the first victory over Pierce County in years. And that's just in the past, and we don't care because we want a victory here tonight. Trey Stewart is back deep, standing at about the 40
crazy to happen here.
Yard line. We just need to make sure they get it off. He's standing back at about the 35, and man, if we can give him a chance, that Sean Folsom Jr. might take over. That snap is high. We put a little rush into it. He kicks it end over end. Ball's going to bounce. Oh, my goodness, Trey picks it up. Woo! That kid scares me.
He does me too, boy. He wants it so bad.
He's ever more dangerous. The ball hit at about the 30. It rolled. And the first initial touch for Trey, he missed it, but he fell on it. And we got a long way to go.
But we've got plenty of time, 4 minutes and 37 seconds.
And our season is in our hands again. After everything that we've had to overcome tonight, we have an opportunity to take this thing back and control it, and we control our own destiny. Can you just imagine?
I'm telling you what, the only thing that I'll say is I wish Demetrius Williams was out there. That's the other senior. And maybe he'll come in sometime during this series. I'd have my seniors on the field at this
Aubrey
point.
Carter's going to roll to his right to the trip set. Man, he's got a man wide open, and he finally hits J.P. Morgan and knocked him out of bounds. I mean, he had him open for days, and he finally threw it to him, and that's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Yep, good play.
I know when you come out, I know that's your first read, and he opened quick. If he gives him that ball and time to run, he's down the sideline. Spread him out. We got twins to the top and to the bottom. Jacob Carver in the backfield. Jacob's going to slip. Oh, my goodness. He throws
gracious.
It. Throw it across his body, folks, as he was forced out of the pocket. And I don't know if we were trying to set up a screen or Carver was open over the middle. But it'll be 3rd down here. We just can't run ourselves out of trouble.
Or run ourselves into trouble.
There you go. We tried to get to the edge. We've had a lot of success over the middle with Aubrey staying in the pocket. We're trying to move him, which you've got to do. Can't just stay bare, flat-footed. We
Barefooted.
Yeah, you can in Bacon County. Aubrey gets the snap. He drops back. Ball's going to be thrown on the slant. Miss caught. First down. Ball at the 45-yard line. And a great throw and catch. Get up. Get up, Snell. Get up, Snell. He's holding his knee. Maybe it's a cramp. He's sitting up. And he's going to pop up. There he goes. And another throw and catch.
Timeout by the White Hats. 4:18 left, 22-20 McIntosh, but your Red Raiders are on the drive. White Hat is calling him over, going to make him go off to the side. We're going to bring somebody else in. At least he's going to make him go off for one play. Looks like he's okay. We don't need to worry, Mom and Dad. I think he's going to be fine. Maybe a cramp. Maybe just got dinged up a little bit.
But what a great throw and catch on that slant. A little old slant and go. It looked good in just a minute.
I'm handing the ball to Carver right here if I can.
1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line of the Raiders. Aubrey's making his signals and his audible. The play clock is working. We still got 15 seconds. And he's going to drop straight back. He's got some time. Throws it out. And the ball's incomplete.
Not a bad play.
They forced him out just a little bit to his right, and the ball kind of went with him to the right through the hands of Ron Johnson, a diving Ron Johnson.
Yeah, I don't even think he got his hands on it. He was trying. He was close. Maybe he got some fingertips on it, but he was going one way, and the ball was thrown back behind him, and he was trying to break back.
2nd and 10. We empty the backfield. Aubrey's going to take it, and he's going to roll to the left, and he's going to throw it out there behind the guy. Had a man open, but he threw it behind him. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, this is time.
3:47 left to go. Ball is on the 46-yard line of the Raiders. It's 22-20. And we have a chance. We've still got plenty of time. We've just got to make the plays.
I'm just trying to get us in manageable territory right here. Just get us in manageable, where we got 4th and maybe 3 or 4. We don't have to go for the whole ball of wax right here.
Be careful. We've went to the slants every time in this situation. Just be careful. 12 seconds ticking here. They finally going to call it. He dropped straight back. Got some pressure. Got a man, and the ball's thrown short and incomplete as he had him open. Oh, my goodness. 4th down and 10. 4th down and 10.
I'm nervous.
You still got plenty of time on the clock. How many timeouts do we have?
I don't know. I really don't know how many times how many timeouts we lose.
3 timeouts.
We have all 3 timeouts. Okay. There's plenty of time left here, even if we can't convert. But we've converted all night long. Big 4th down and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line of the Raiders. The problem with this is we give McIntosh the ball in good field position, but you got to go for it. Aubrey drops straight back. They get some good pressure. Got a man, ball's thrown high and tipped and incomplete. And they're going to take over.
And we're going to have to step up. They had double coverage to Ignacio.
It really looked like, who knows, because we're up here, we're not down there and don't know the play, but it looked like our guys ran together almost. Didn't it seem kind of close to you?
Yeah, it did.
Seemed like they ran really close together.
We need a turnover. And they're going to run the ball and try to put the pressure on us.
3:33 left. Ball is on the 46-yard line of the Raiders as we did not convert on 4th and 10. and McIntosh takes over. They're going to trips up to the right. They're going to spread us out. And here they go. They're going to run it with that number 7. He's hit the backfield. Drop. No, my goodness, we hit him at the 50, and he gets back to almost the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down. Kofer's eyeing the clock. He's waiting.
Come on, crank the play clock, official. You need to quit walking.
Yep. He's not cranked the play clock yet. There we go. And he blows it. My goodness.
Yeah, he's taking his home sweet time.
That play clock got started late after he blew that whistle, Rev.
Yep.
He got started late. We're going to have to take our timeouts quicker. Kofor knows what he's doing. Trips to the left. Going to take it. This time the quarterback's going to get it. He's got a whole first down, and that's a killer.
Yep.
First down, now to stop the clock. 2:49 left. And as long as that ball's being snapped, there's an opportunity and a chance for a turnover. Man, we have really fought back in this game. It's 22-20. We had a chance. We still got a chance. He's telling him to crank it.
Yeah, they're just letting the clock tick, and Whitehat, he's taking his home sweet time before he starts the play clock.
I'm trying under 12, under 10 on the play clock, and they snap it, and they hand it.
Oh, ball comes off. Ball's loose, and we get the ball. Yes, a fumble. We get the ball back at the 24-yard line. Our 24-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 with 2:26 left to go in the ball game. That was KJ.
KJ Stuckey. My goodness.
Put his hat right on the ball with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left. We still have a life, and we still got a prayer.
Good night, these guys. These Raiders just won't go away. My Lord, they won't go away. It don't matter if we turn the ball over 7 times. We're still going to stay in the ball game. Our guys playing both ways, just fighting. We've lost 2 guys to injuries.
2 of our receivers.
A senior. And we're still fighting. There's still life in us. Aubrey Carter going to send Ron Johnson across the formation in motion. Sticks it in his belly, drops back, and we're going to go deep. Nacio's got a chance. And he just dropped it in and out of his hands. He had to go up and get it, and he couldn't make the play. Incomplete.
Double coverage, thrown into double coverage. He's not going to get the opportunity to throw it to Nacio.
Oh, man, he still
unless
had a
he's
chance.
Throwing across the middle.
Did you see him go up on that?
If he'd have went with his hands, he'd have caught it.
Man, he tried to catch it in there in his arms. It's like you said, if you go up with your hands, he catches it. I've seen crazier things happen. We just dove and caught a touchdown, diving across the middle. Got to set up a screen, and we got Jacob Carver, and he's got some room. Jacob across the 40, the 45, and he's finally brought down.
Great play call.
At the 46-yard line, first down for the Raiders. 2:09 left to go. Ball's on the 47-yard line.
And I'm afraid Jacob's absolutely gassed.
22-8. Dig deep, young man. You can rest for 3 or 4 days before we travel to Jefferson County. Our playoff
cranks the clock.
Hopes lie on the balance. Lie in the balance. Aubrey's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it. Oh, man, he's all over him. Yes, sir. We got a person. He pushed our guy and shoved our guy. Come on, fuss, coach. Fuss,
get away from him, Legondrick. He's done made the call. Get away from him.
I didn't say fuss at our guy. Come on now. 1:58 here. We've got a big pass interference call against McIntosh that will give us
a first down.
And will put us in Buck territory. 1:58 here to go. If you're driving down the road, I just encourage you to pull over, put your flashers on, and stay with us, because this thing is getting interesting.
Sure is.
Oh, man, that 2-point conversion.
Don't text and drive.
That 2-point conversion that was called against us because our referee was out of position and got knocked down. It should be 22-22. And that's going to put the ball spotted at the 37.
They look like they've moved Ignacio into the slot.
Trying to be creative. Ignacio pushes off a little bit. He catches it. Hold on to the ball. And close to a first down. We got to speed it up, 150 and ticking, but we still have 3 timeouts. It's like Coach King Kofor knew we were going to get a turnover. He was just going to hold on to them.
They're taking their time trying to get back to the line. They're the ones looking gassed now with their hands on their hips.
Guys, this is it. I'm excited. That's all I can say. Playoff hopes lie in the balance. It's in the hands of our guys who've come alive this second half. They're going to take it. We're going to hand it to Jacob. He's got a hole. He's at the 15, the 10, and he's brought down at the 10-yard line. First down, Raiders.
Wow, what a bonanza.
Here we go, 1:43 left in the play clock. Let's run that thing down, Rev. Don't give them a chance. Do not give them a chance at all. They're gassed. Jacob Carver, man, I love that guy.
There he goes.
There he goes again. He's at the 5, runs over a man down at the 4, 3-yard line.
Let the clock run, Coach.
Second down and goal for the Raiders. And it looks like, all right, McIntosh called a timeout. And you can hear the Raider fans. I'm just going to let it. I hope you can hear them. We're standing on our feet here. 1:31 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 22-20. The Raiders are on the 4-yard line. When you come back, you're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Place is standing up. We got the quarterback who's doing jumping jacks up here, calisthenics, and everybody in the media is excited. We're excited. We're down on the 4-yard line, and it's 2nd and 4, and our playoff lives are hanging here in the balance.
They're going to take the snap. They're going to hand it to Demetrius. He's at the 1, and he's down at the 1. They're going to mark him down as the ball come out. Ball at the 1-yard line, third down and goal.
No doubt it was caused by the ground. He was spinning trying to reach the ball out.
Third down and goal, ball spotted at the 1-yard line. 1:14 and ticking here in the ball game. Demetrius Williams in at quarterback. He's going to take the snap. He drops it. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, he dropped the snap. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious.
And it's going to be 4th down.
Oh, my gosh. Ball at the 3. Folks, I'm so nervous. I can't hardly talk. I'm jittering. I think it's because I got to go to the bathroom. Say what?
Let's go back to you real quick for 30 seconds. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
I can tell you this.
We had a touchdown and we dropped the ball.
Yep, we have played about as bad as you can play. I'm going to be honest with you. Our guys come out flat. We come out scared. We come out tight. We come out whatever you want to call it. We wasn't performing. Our defense held, kept us in the game, 22-20 here. Rev, whatever takes place right here, I'm going to ride with this team because they got a lot of heart. They got a lot of heart, and we're going to give it to the hands of Demetrius Williams and Jacob Carver. And we're going to shift to a horseman. 4 yards. Our season is on the line. Coach Kofer wanted to see what they were going to come out in, and that's a good call by him to see what kind of defense that they would give us. 1:03 left here in the fourth quarter, 22-20. 4th and 4. You're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Bennett Bennett and Johnson Insurance Agency in Alma is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
No, we're back here. Do you run it? I mean, McIntosh has been tough up the middle. Do you bring your quarterback in, spread it out? Do you put it in the hands of your sophomore? Do you keep it in the hands of your senior quarterback and let him roll out? I don't know what to do.
I've got a run-pass option. That's what I'm doing.
I can tell you this. I'm glad I'm not Coach Ken Kofer right now.
Well, it boils down to execution. It's going to put it. He's going to put the ball in the hands of Demetrius Williams and Jacob Carver, and we're going to spread the ball out. We're going to see what we're going to do right here. If I am coach, I'm going to the wide side of the field, and I'm going to see.
You just remember, Demetrius can throw the ball. They're going to shift, and we're going to give it to the big guy, Jacob, and he's going to take it. He throws it up. Oh, and it's in and out of the hands. It's in and out of the hands of Wesley Cothran. He was wide open. Oh, my goodness. He was wide open. Jacob, did he throw it a little high with a little too much mustard?
No, it was not too hard. It was just high.
And it went.
But it hit him in the hands.
It hit him in the hands. Oh, my goodness. 22-20. And I don't know that we got another chance, Rev.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I don't know that we got another
We
chance.
poured everything into it. We get everything we had. Good gracious. Oh, man, you just hate to chew on that one. 22-20, 56 seconds left to go. And we just could not get past the mistakes. But it's not over. It is not over. They're going to take it and try to take a knee. They look like they're just going to hand the ball off, and he falls forward, and that's just scary, man. But, however, it's success, and Coach calls a timeout, and that'll leave us with one more left. 52 seconds here in the fourth quarter, and, it was the play was there. Yep, the play was there. Great job by our coaching staff. And sometimes you just leave it all on the field. Just leave it all on the field, and it comes back to execution. Man, that one hurts. That one hurts.
Yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts. We had 2 miscues. It was miscues at the end of the game, or that's got us into position right here with 52 seconds left. Second down and about 8. It's been miscues that has cost us tonight. It has not been the overwhelming play of McIntosh County Academy, but it has been our miscues. Block punts. We've had interceptions. We've had fumbles. We've had safeties. We've had just uncharacteristic things that has happened to us tonight, and it's not been because of pressure. It's been because we've made the mistakes.
But my goodness, we had it, Rev. We had it
with 2 plays left, we were sitting on the half-yard line, and we drop a snap, and then we drop a pass, and it just it's killed us.
Man, oh man, oh man.
We need a miracle.
They jumped off sides. They're not going to call it, but. And they're going to call our last timeout, 48 seconds. Third down. We just need one more timeout.
That's it, I think. Okay, you're listening to 93.5 The Eagle.
It's 22-20. Ball is on the 5. I'm sorry. It's on the 7-yard line. It's third down and 7. We just used our last timeout, and if they can get this snap and secure it, I think that ball game, it's going to be the ball game pretty much. They're running some guys not in motion, trying to get position and set up. We did get word that Brody Fitchett has a broke collarbone. And the quarterback's going to snap it, and he's going to hand it off, and they're going to try to run it.
We're just going to first down.
Try to pull the ball out, and we wasn't able to. And that's going to roll the clock. And if that's a first down, that will do it. Man, he's going to spot it where there's probably going to be a measurement here. And it's crazy that a game comes down to a game of inches. It's crazy that a game comes down to a call.
Yep. First down, and that's a ball game.
We're not going to blame it on that official at all. We've got to name an ATC Broadband play of the game. And we've had a lot of good plays tonight. I just think it needs to go to our defense for keeping us in this ball game.
Yes, I think you'll have to give it to our defense. They came and played very, very strong tonight, and to keep us where it was close, where our offense was being anemic and just was not able to win.
And so that particular play would go to Trey Stewart, and whoever caused the fumble that got us back in this last drive when they had an opportunity to score. A ball was on the 1.5-yard line, and we fumbled the snap on third down. It put us in 4th and 4. We went for it. Jacob Carver rolls out, steps up in traffic, throws the ball in and out of the hands of Wesley Cothran. And that's where we're at, 22-20. And
it looks like McIntosh County Academy, with a losing record, is going to represent out of our region
the 4th seed.
And we're going to be 5-5. And
finish the season 5-5. That's just crazy to think that you finish 5-5 and now the playoffs and the losing record 4-6 goes in. Oh man, it's just crazy to think that.
We've had a couple of games get away from us this year.
And really the story of the year for us has been injuries.
That is true.
I mean, you go back and you assess this year. I'll be the first critic to tell you, coming into the season, I didn't know how Coach Kofer and his staff was going to piece it together.
Right.
We lost a big class in Drell Green, Tron Folsom, but they pieced it together. We had an opportunity on senior night to go into the playoffs as a 4 seed, and we just couldn't capitalize. It just seemed like it was just not our night all night long. However you want to cut it, whatever you want to say, you believe in fate or not, that's going to do it. McIntosh and their coach coming back make it to the playoffs, and they celebrate on our field. And, Rev, let's just wrap it up while Shane, our guys, line up, and Shane gets ready to interview Coach. It's going to take him a while, and it's been a good season, man.
Yeah, we've had a good time, had a good season. We appreciate all of our sponsors that have been with us. We appreciate Richmond Baking Company. We also appreciate Lamar's Pharmacy, D.L. Lee and Sons. We thank them, all of the sponsors that has come out and supported our guys. We appreciate all that you've done. I appreciate you supporting this program. We're a small community, and it takes everybody pulling together, and we thank you so much for all that you do. And it's been a pleasure, quarterback, working with you again this year as we've taken on the task of calling this, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being a part of the football team, the weekly interviews with the coaches and the players, also part of the Red Raider community. My hat's off to all of our seniors. I want to mention our senior players again real quick. Metris Williams, Brody Fitchett, Franklin Brinson, Jacob Carver, Ignacio Washington, Aubrey Carter, Ron Johnson, Peter Simmons, and also Akeem Peterson and Dakota Screws. We appreciate them and all that they've done for us this year. We wish them the very best.
Yep.
We're going to go back to the studio for just a few minutes, and we're going to come back and close it down. You're listening to Red Raider Radio on 93.5 The Eagle.